Yo, this is Conan. You're listening to World of Wrestling Podcast with Tax and Rich. Boom.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the World of Wrestling Podcast. My name is Rich, and as always, I'm joined by my good buddy, Tax Williams.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
I'm very well, man. Right, to start off with, you've got some OWE stuff going on, don't you?
Oh, man. What an exciting week it's been.
Yeah.
So, OWE UK has been announced.
I've been insanely busy, but I have been keeping up with it a little bit. So we've got OWE UK tour going on, which is going to be really cool.
Yep. 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd of September. 2 nights, 18th and 19th in London at the Dome in Tufnell Park. Cannot wait to commentate in that venue. And then the final 3 nights are up at the Blackie in Liverpool. Although I can't make night number 5 because I've already got a booking, motherfucker.
Double book Tax. Hey, that's awesome.
And obviously always honour your bookings. So we're going to have, I've heard, obviously rumours on the grapevine, / I know, we have 4 championships being defended over these 5 days. We're going to be crowning the OWE UK Tag Team Champions.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We've already had the Gym Nasty Boys and also Stronghearts, Seema, El Lindemann, T-Hawk. They're coming over as well for this. Yeah. Other tag teams are going to be announced over the next coming days. There's going to be seminars. If you want to come and train, I have reason to believe that if you train well on these seminars, you may make it on to one of these OWE shows. Nice, Robbie Sharp and Liu King Sharp are out there training people at the dojo in China at the moment, so that's not too bad. But yeah, tickets available. Check the OWE Facebook and go from there.
Is that the best place, the OWE Facebook?
OWE Facebook. The tickets are bought through Eventbrite. We'd already sold, I think, a quarter of the tickets before they'd even gone on general sale.
Nice. I mean, we'll be tweeting out links from from our World of Rest pod on Twitter and stuff, and yours is the Tax Williams, mine's Fanboy Rich. We'll be tweeting out links and stuff, so make sure you check us out, and come to the shows. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, lots of wrestlers, lots of ladies in the crowd, lots of TNA. Oh, there's the really bad links. I didn't have time to write anything.
Worst transition ever.
Normally they're pretty good.
So today we are doing TNA's Turning Point 2004 for episode number 40.
40 episodes in.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like I've aged 40 years watching this show.
This was 100% your choice. I couldn't hate you more for it.
This was my choice based on many things that have been going on in TNA at this time, which is why I wanted to cover this show.
All right, cool.
So leading up to this point, so up to Turning Point 2004, we had seen the return of Macho Man. Read the Boots. First name Macho, last name Man, had returned to TNA to help out Jeff Hardy in his ongoing feud with Jeff Jarrett.
Okay.
We'd also had...
None of this is explained on the pay-per-view.
No, so Randy Savage basically reappeared at Victory Road in 2004, which I believe was main evented by Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Hardy.
You're a Macho Mark like I am, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like one of my all-time favourites.
This was the time he'd released his rap album.
Oh, nice.
So,
man, Hawk!
So what a time to come and promote your shit in a TV show no one watches.
Was also one of the answers to the Super Quiz Cup.
Yeah.
So.
Also, Monty Brown, known in WWE as Marcus Corvon, had recently been having sort of an attempted run at the title, but had been attacked by Abyss. Which
he has a hell of a showing on this show.
Goddamn Monty Brown, what a talent. And also, more importantly, so along with some of the old WCW guys like Raven, DDP, Eric Watts all coming in, having their little feud, we had a little incident at the Royal Rumble.
Well, yeah. Cookie Gate, as they refer to it as.
Cookie Gate, where WWE were trying to take out an injunction against TNA because they filmed some of their talent backstage, raiding catering, and potentially putting some wrestlers' faces, unmasked Rey Mysterio, on their TV show. And they were trying to stop TNA showing the tape.
That word, raiding.
I
know. They walked onto a set, stood at catering, met some friends,
and basically
left.
And basically continually had Tracy Brooks and Shane Douglas going, oh, she's got biscuits, she's got muffins. Yeah. But basically the state of TNA is Jeff Jarrett is in charge. He's brought in Hall and Nash to be the kings of wrestling, not Cesaro and Chris Hero.
Kings reign supreme, yeah, for sure.
Oh, hell yeah. And you've also got the beginning of the formations of Team Canada. Main event, though. Main event, we've also had AMW and Triple X going at each other time and time again with some decently well-received Meltzer-based matches.
Yeah.
And they are going to settle it in the main event in a 6 sides of steel. Losing team may not tag ever again.
So they've just moved to Florida at this point, haven't they?
Yeah, so they've done all their sort of Victory Road was one of their first big pay-per-views at the Soundstage at Orlando.
Right, okay.
And then that's where it all started to run, and they started doing their monthly pay-per-views from here. with Double J as our current reigning and defending NWA World's Heavyweight Champion.
How do you spell that name?
I think it's O-V-E-R. Over!
The eternal mid-carder.
As I was starting to think to myself, like leading up to our 50th episode, I was going to write down which wrestlers have been covered most on our podcast, and I think Double J is featured on quite a lot.
Jeff Jarrett's right up there, man.
Hall of Fame, World of Wrestling Podcast Hall of Famer.
Oh, maybe we haven't done any sort of end-of-year awards, because we've done a year. Maybe like in December, we'll do like an end-of-year kind of like,
people can vote and we'll send them an award. We'll send like a publisher certificate or something like that.
See if we can get some sort of video of them receiving their awards. This would be great.
Well,
but the question is, do we do a host of the year between me and you?
Well, it'll be you. No, because ESPN didn't want to touch me. They wanted you.
Super fan Rich. Yeah, fuck it out. All right, let's get into the show. So I ended up watching this. I couldn't find it anywhere legally, I'm going to be honest, because I was like, fuck paying for TNA. And so I ended up signing up for I thought, well, fuck it, let's try the TNA streaming service and see how it is. Because it's relatively new. It's called Impact Plus.
Yeah.
Because obviously TNA isn't TNA anymore, it's Impact. It's owned
Wrestling
by Cyrus and Scott D'Amore, isn't it?
And Anthem hold the main shareholding. And Scott D'Amore and Don Callis run most of it.
They run out of Canada now, don't they? Like Toronto area, I think it is.
Yeah.
Because I've watched a couple of their shows. And it's okay,
The wrestling's interesting.
Brian Cage and people like that, Johnny Mundo, your favourite.
Cunt.
Anyway, so
very quickly, I would say Dalton Castle on Twitter earlier posted like, someone mistook me earlier for John Morrison, so I'm now going to walk around with my t-shirt of new unfound confidence.
Parkour.
Yeah. Parkour wanker.
So I mean, the streaming service has issues. Okay, I'll get to those as we kind of get through the show, because I'll do it in chronological as I experienced it. But the streaming service is okay. It's not the caliber of the network or even something like the High Spots thing or like Progress is on demand. But it's reasonable. But again, they've only just started it. I think it was in May. And we're recording this now, kind of, what is it? The 1st of July, isn't it?
Something like that? 3rd of July
3rd of July, there we go.
Well,
dates.
Their TNA streaming service started still at the tail end of Dixie Carter's reign, mainly because they struggled with their TV deals.
Okay.
So at the moment, they are, if they're not on it already, they're about to be on Spike TV.
In 2004, yeah.
Yeah, in their weekly shows. But then at the tail end, where they were being bumped around like Pop TV and America's Network or whatever it was called, they started their streaming service so people could see it. That's also the same time that Challenge TV pulled out of their deal to show TNA in the UK.
Yeah, which got a lot of views. I think it kept them going for a long time.
That UK market and all their UK tours kept them going.
They did Wembley Arena a few times and sold it out, but then like later in life they tried to do it and it didn't really work out.
It was like ICW at the Hydro for the 3rd time.
Oh, did they
level of tickets?
Did they not have great set of numbers the third time? Oh, really? Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's a shame because ICW kind of like one of them leading forces in the north,
Yeah, you notice now why WWE tend to buddy up with Progress and Fight Club Pro, and they don't say much of ICW.
Let's just skip over that because my opinion of Progress recently has been a bit like anyway.
Good thing though. Fair play to Joel calling out the fucktards.
Yeah.
Progress.
Their fucking fans drive me crazy.
I hope at Ali Pally that there'll be so many people there that the fucktards will be stabbed.
Yeah, exactly. But it's when it's like 700 people and you've got one person front row that every time there's a dull moment in the action, he's like, clap. Clap. We're like, oh, just shut the fuck up for 5 minutes. But anyway. So it's back to TNA. So satellites, lightning, clouds, spinny fucking logo. This is TNA. Fucking great. I love it. That's really fun.
Great start. Great start.
Absolutely. So, again, it's downhill from here, boys. So I ordered this on the TNA Plus streaming service. It's got a snazzy name, TNA Plus. Sounds like a plus size kind of like, I don't know, clothing outfit or whatever.
Adult diaper.
Yeah, it's really weird. So when did your fandom start of TNA? Go on, let's get into this.
Right. I started watching TNA again around this time in 2004.
When they moved from Nashville to Florida, basically.
Nashville to Florida. Yeah. Being a bit of a Raven mark, I was happy that he was in there and going into the title match. And again, 2004 WWE, I was a bit like,
this was the Hornswoggle through the wall sort of period, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't great. And obviously, being an Attitude Era guy and a Nitro guy, Monday Night Wars, seeing people like Scott Hall, DDP move across.
This was that period with the Vanilla Giant in WWE.
Yeah, and also, it's the time that for the first time as an adult, I had dial-up internet.
Ooh.
So outside of looking at pornos, 3-second minutes on dial-up internet, 30 seconds of tits. Yes! I could also leave it to download wrestling shows overnight. And then I started watching the weekly pay-per-views when they were on Fox.
What were you using? Was it Kazaa or Napster? Or
Oh, it was Kazaa.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
All hail Kazaa.
Yeah, for sure. We also bought wrestling stuff as well, just to point it out. We didn't just steal stuff.
Yeah, but early 2004s, I was just a young trainee accountant wanking off into a sock.
Yeah, no one cared about fucking stealing stuff back then. It was fine.
Cheers, Lars Ulrich. Bellend.
Fucking Napster.
But
anyway.
then, again, it's just familiarity with some new names. So obviously, seeing people like AJ Styles, seeing people like Ron Killings, who I remember from the time was, it's K Quick.
Yeah.
It was a good time. And then when I heard that Savage was back, I was like, fuck yeah!
Yeah, he's there.
He's there.
Yeah, he is. Anyway, so we've got an opening video package. Macho Man is here. Kings of Wrestling. Jarrett is totally cringe. It's the three of them. So it's Hall, Nash, and Jarrett in a drop-top car with the static kind of camera with the background moving in Elvis kind of gear, trying to be funny. And it's just, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash are entertaining. But every time it cuts to Jarrett, it's like he's cutting one-liners that they fed him that don't get over at all. He's just completely cringe.
I think Hall and Nash basically go, say this, Jeff, it'll be funny.
Yeah.
Scott Hall, funny line. Jeff Jarrett, and then I said, I'll have a burger. What, has that got any relevance to anything, Jeff?
And then I said, that's a nice ski mask. It really is along those lines. It's just fucking terrible. But the one thing I thought was a nice moment, in this car, they've got the NWA strap on the dash of the bonnet. I thought it was quite nice, but whatever. So there's lots of like, ow, my eyes, pyro, as this kind of kicks in. Like, it's literally, I'm like, so I'm watching this.
That's a problem. You've got a tiny soundstage and all of WCW's knocked off pyro that they didn't transfer to WWE.
Like the stuff left over in the basement. Like, just bring that every week, boys. It's the level of spooty pyro on this show is incredible.
I'm pretty sure there was no health and safety checking that soundstage.
No, fuck no. Because they haven't got the space to do like in the sky beginning of Raw 1997
but they
promo.
Do it.
Well, they kind of do it, but it's like, a meter or 2 meters high every time, so it looks a bit, I don't know.
Goldberg would have died with that pyro.
Yeah, for sure. So, oh my God, the commentary. Like 90% of my notes are about Don West and Mike Tenay.
What are you trying to say? I'm the Professor Mike Tenay. Mike Tenay, I'm Don West. Don West is basically fucking Cartman with a bit of a deeper voice.
What cunt employs these two people?
Well, Mike Tenay's the Professor.
And then hears them commentate on pro wrestling as like, yeah, perfect.
I'm really not one to judge because I have a horrible feeling I might get fired from OWE after these next few shows.
Mate.
It's not great,
They're
is it?
so bad. I forgot how bad they were. But I tried to go into this like positive, like, come on, this is a good time period for TNA. There's got to be some good matches. And the commentary can't be that bad. It's just the worst.
But do you know how Don West got his job? Commentating.
I know he does like the sales stuff.
Well, he does the sales stuff, and it was the sort of thing that before shows, he would just stand there on the house mic, shilling signings, meet and greets, everything, and people just be like, just get him to shut the fuck up.
We'll put him on commentary instead.
No one can hear him unless it's in the truck.
Like Mike Tenay has this monotone, shouty, nasal, blah, 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 blah. Everything is that level constantly.
I think you put too much passion into that.
Well,
though.
yeah, for sure.
Mama.
So I have this note written down here, which I can't be fucked to find later, but I'll say it now. Like, Tenay and West do this thing where they constantly go, oh, he's the most agile, he's the most athletic, he's the most manipulative. So every single person on the card is the greatest thing they've ever fucking seen. So in reality, no one is great for the way they put it over.
Wait, don't you ever listen to commentary of indie wrestling?
But everyone has moments of tone. Like there'll be bits where, a match where someone will dominate someone else during the match. And they'll be going, oh, look how resilient the guy is, Then they never put anyone over more than anyone else.
Yeah.
And so no one's over. No one ever gets put over because it's just constant fucking noise.
My favourite heel beating down a face. Oh my God, he's all over him like white on rice. Yeah. Tenay quote.
Oh, it's fucking weird. So, Don West is also wearing a pleather shirt. I've written down, like, it's Jodie Fleisch's ring gear, but in a shirt. Like,
Don West wears that so you can't see the pit stains on TV.
Wait, what? Why?
And also, they've only got Mike Tenay on there because it sounds like TNA. like TNA.
I've never even put the two and two together. Anyway, so Vince and Triple H arrived.
Which was the best part of this show.
You say best. Well, do you think it worked?
No, it was shit.
It was terrible. Yeah. So, I mean, what was this storyline? Something about Dusty with a tape and how Vince and Triple H are here to destroy it. Is this the Cookiegate thing?
Yeah, this is all Cookiegate based.
What? Why?
Because one of the selling points for TNA for this pay-per-view was that we're going to show the tape of all the WWE stuff we went to. Wow. But they don't want us to show them the lawyers are here.
And they fucking did. So I wondered whether that was Petey Williams as Triple H.
I think so.
He looked about the right size. At one point, he literally just faces the camera, but like the stream was such shit quality. I couldn't even see who it was, to be totally honest.
No, you couldn't see it even on because I was watching mine on Fight Network, so it was on Sky. When I recorded it, by the way, they put so many adverts into it. This pay-per-view was 4.5 hours long.
I was going to say, so there's this things where it just fades to black at random.
Yeah.
And so that's adverts.
Yeah.
Because someone will be in a position where they're about to do a suplex, for example. They'll fade to black. And they'll fade back up and they're still in that same position. So it's not like it's done live and they've put an advert over the top of it. They've literally cut the footage, spliced in an advert, and then started it again. It's like, fucking hell.
Is this because you've become so acclimatized watching WWE, you're expecting this to be 2 out of 3 falls and no wrestling goes on during the breaks?
So 4.5 hours this ended up being.
With adverts. So I fast forwarded through all of my adverts. So it was about a 3-hour show at the end of it.
Yeah, like luckily the streaming service I watched it on had no adverts at all. It just had the weird fade to blacks they left in for some god knows reason, rather than just putting a little splice so it just continues the whole time.
Nostalgia?
Well, anyway. So
I mean, you'd think, in all honesty, because it's your own streaming service, fucking put in adverts for your own shit.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that could work. Modern stuff and
visit
things, try
Impact Wrestling shop, buy our t-shirts.
Yeah, no way was I inclined to watch any more TNA after this.
Hang on, are you telling me you've cancelled your subscription to Impact Plus?
It's actually free for a little bit, so I haven't cancelled it yet, just in case.
Oh, don't accidentally let it. That's how Experian get you.
I'm not going to give them any money. So there's graphics before the first match about these taglines, okay? And so let's try and make sense of these taglines and the way they're phrased, okay? It's a rematch from Victory Road. Okay, fine with that, okay? Can Canada handle the truth?
You can't handle the truth!
Without the commentators explaining this. Who wrote this bullshit? Can Canada handle the truth?
Russo.
And we know what they're talking about because it's Team Canada and killings and all this sort of stuff. Who's the truth, so. But whatever. It's also Canada Day this week, so happy birthday, Canada. I don't know.
Happy Canada Day.
Whatever Canada Day is. So then the last one is, will youth be served or will experience rule? Like, who wrote this shit? What does that mean?
And also, don't prelude to what's going to happen. Will youth be served? Hang on. How old do you think Randy Savage is? Wait, are you telling me he's not going to be wrestling in the match?
It's less of tale of the tape sort of stuff. I'm more like, this is the story we're going to do. You better fucking play along. Do what we do. I'm going to fucking hurt you.
But you play the filler before the start of the show. But you've already done the Vince Triple H thing before it.
Yeah, for sure. It's just the whole thing's so messy. Like right from the beginning, there's so much. I'm just like, we could just cut all this out and just get to a match, and it'll be brilliant.
But we've got adverts to show, so
of course, yeah. So 6-sided ring. This is the early adoption of the 6-sided ring, isn't it?
Was, yeah.
Because the whole gimmick is that this is like the first 6-sided cage in North America sort of thing, isn't it? That's the whole gimmick. I remember this being a big deal. 6 sides still,
yeah.
I remember tuning in just to see what this looked like more than anything and how they would utilize it. Let's be honest. Apart from the Elix Skipper thing, which we'll get to later, it's just like wrestling in a 4-sided ring, but the ring's stiffer, the ropes have less give,
and there's less view for the cameraman to get through and take your shots.
And when you do a tag match, you have to stand on the weird corners opposite each other, and it just doesn't work.
Someone should have told Macho Man that in the main event.
Well, anyway, I don't get the 6-sided ring at all. Never have really.
They tried Dixie Carter always wanted to keep it because she thought it made them stand out from WWE and gave them something different, and because of it being so popular in AAA. It's AAA who uses 6-sided, isn't it? Yeah.
They kind of go back and forth between the two, but this time they were exclusively using the 6-sided.
We have to watch Triple Mania this year, by the way. Have you seen the main event?
No, what is it?
Cody Rhodes teaming with Psycho Clown and Cain Velasquez.
Oh, I knew that was happening. Yeah. Against?
Who are they going against?
It'll be probably the Perros Del Mal leftovers. Or maybe the Ingorbanabres leftover.
I know.
Rush
I also know that Wagner's not only lost his mask last Triple Mania, now he's going to lose his hair in a hair versus mask match this year.
With
Who cares?
Okay, we'll look up the card. As long as Murder Clown's on it, then I'm in.
I haven't seen Murder Clown mentioned yet.
He fucking better be there, even if he's just like valeting or
because
whatever.
who's going to fucking catch Aerostar?
Exactly. Someone didn't last time.
And he almost died.
So,
man, this show could have used a Murder Clown.
Let's be honest. The soundstage and the way they've got it laid out for this show is fucking incredible.
Oh, it looks great.
The 2 tunnels, the heel and the face entrance.
Always loved that.
Fine with that. Cool. It means you've got less of a crowd because you've got the 2 entranceways that take up a bit of space.
Makes sense though, if you can't sell the tickets.
For sure. There's more than just what you kind of imagine. There's big like raised sections where they've got different layers of seating. Then they've got the big logos. They've got like thousands of lights, like an excessive amount of lights. They've got logos up on the side. They've got logos on the floor. They've got everything. Like it's decked out amazingly. Like the biggest compliment I can play them is that this looked astonishingly cool.
And especially for that time period for an indie promotion. Looked really, really good.
Yeah, for sure. Like really impressive.
And then the bell rang.
So our first match is an NWA Tag Team Championship match. You wouldn't know they were the champions because no one mentions it, but you know, a 3 live crew, but there's only 2 of them, Road Dogg and Ron Killings, or what are they called here? BG James and something? I don't know.
I think he was still Ron Killings at the time, wasn't he?
Road Dogg.
Oh, BG James.
Yeah. So it's Ron Killings or Ron the Truth Killings.
Ron the Truth Killings.
I think he was at this point.
Yeah.
Anyway, versus Team Canada of Bobby Roode and Eric Young with Scott D'Amore.
Young, looking young. Bobby Roode looking like he's just out of college.
Yeah. They both look young, and to think where they go with their storyline, like you can see that a lot of them they've both got potential. Yeah. That in like 2-3 years they could be huge stars.
Great Tash Robert Roode.
It's like someone would almost fuck that up in the next few years.
You would have thought it.
So Road Dogg does Conan material at the beginning of his thing because Conan isn't here apparently.
Yeah, which is another reason why I forgot and shouldn't have watched this show.
Well, yeah. I would love to have seen a bit more Conan, but you know, we're Marks. He's at the beginning of our pod for fuck's sake. But he's not here. He's the 3rd member of the 3 live crew. So yeah. So he's doing the intro gimmick still. Damn, you know,
not 1, not 2, but the 3 live crew.
But there's only 2 of you. So here comes some Canadian nationalists. You know, when you put it like that, it's a lot different than how they come over.
And again, at this time, it's a case of they're doing the Un-Americans gimmick in WWE with Test, Lance Storm, and Christian, who don't want to get heat because they all live in America. Yeah, that's all right. Let's rip this off and do it a bit
That's
worse.
A weird thing, wasn't it? But whatever. So the finish, I've just gone straight to the finish because I've got so much to do with it. There's so much to get through. And more in to stop the Canada pinfall. Bobby has BG James. Road Dogg reverses. Has Rudy ready for the pump handle, hump your butt move thing he does. Johnny Devine, who I think is making his debut here.
Yes, first time he's joining Team Canada.
Okay. And his dyed blonde curtains, which look, beautiful.
Hello, 1998.
That'll get you over. Fucking A. Tries to hit Road Dogg with the hockey stick, but the Canadian flag he has wrapped around it gets in the way, so he has to stop and then pull the Canadian flag on the hockey stick and then hit him. It takes like 5 minutes to fucking happen.
He's working smart, brother.
Rude just rolls up Road Dogg for the 1, 2, 3, and that's the finish. And you're like,
great start.
Oh, that was shit.
Johnny Devine, who went on to do excellent things in Paparazzi Promotions with Kevin Nash and I think Alex Shelley later on after Team Canada disbanded.
Sure he did. So Team Canada win and new NWA tag team titles. I was like, this is for the belts? What? No one mentioned it.
Because you didn't see Truth or BG James with the belts when they came out, did you?
No, not at all. Like, did they forget the belts or something? Or
I love winning
was
a
it
belt.
There? I don't even know. I don't remember. Like, seeing
I didn't remember seeing them, no.
Fucking hell. It's just the best, most TNA start to anything. We'll have a title change for the belts. Because we need to have a title change on the pay-per-view. Let's not put it over in any way, shape or form, though.
It's not as good as the fucking 5-star show when one of the idiots forgot the belt.
Oh, that was just the best when they're walking out. The tag team champions. The guy lifts his belt. The other guy's like, I'm here too.
Customs.
So Dusty then cuts a promo. And I'm like, I fucking love Dusty Rhodes. But even with it here, he's like,
I'm going to play the tape.
Yeah, he's got Shane Douglas standing next to him doing the interviewing. And Shane Douglas's reactions ruin this whole segment. Because he's looking like overly serious, like, everything Dusty says. And then Dusty says something and you can see Shane marking out because it's Dusty Rhodes. He's like, that's awesome. Then he goes back to going, and taking him seriously, like, And
what Dusty's just going to go, hang on, You called me the Fat Man, Dusty Rhodes, in your promo back in ECW.
The Dusty Rhodes, the Ric Flair, they can all kiss my ass. I'm not sure he says Dusty's name in there. But
when he's linking him, he goes to the Fat Man, Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, fair enough. Fucking hell.
Because I thought that's fattest.
So Shane Douglas is his acting is just the worst. Like almost as bad as that zombie film we reviewed.
I was going to say, if you want to see Shane Douglas's really bad acting, check out our pod in the archive of Wrestlers vs. Zombies.
Yeah, that me and Nick did. It was good fun, man. It was a good laugh. I've got a couple of movies I want to review in the next few weeks as well, so we'll do another bonus pod sooner rather than later, I think.
Oh, I hope it's the Miz and Paige and that Santa thing.
Well, maybe. So we get a promo video for the next package, and this is where I start to get a bit confused, okay? So I deliberately didn't look up the card for this show. I just turned it on, started watching it. Nice. I knew enough about TNA in this time period that I could kind of understand what was happening. So I've just written down my thoughts in this opening promo package, right? Because none of it makes any fucking sense if you haven't watched everything leading up to it. And I'm betting that even if you had watched everything leading up to it, you probably still don't know what the fuck was going on. So are Kid Cash and Sanjay gonna murder... Wow, I skipped a line there. So Kid Cash and Sanjay facing girlfriend murderer Jimmy Snuka. And I'm like...
Superfly.
Michael Shane and his partner, who's Frankie fucking Kazarian, because they don't show his face for the first minute, are here also. And Roddy Piper. Wait, there's a coconut? Sonny Siaki's here. What the fuck is going on? And then Kid Cash walks out, and you're like, what the fuck is he wearing?
Trying to be Kid Rock, isn't he?
Mate, do you want to describe this? Like the velvet...
The velvet purple, like pimp jacket.
Like yin-yangs on the back and... Man, he must have done a lot of fucking drugs before picking this out, because...
Yeah, he was...
What is this gimmick?
On the plus point, though, I liked it, and soon you'll see SCPW wrestler Tex Williams wearing a jacket similar to that.
If he was going for comedy, it'd be great, but you could see he's like...
Wait, I'm not a comedy wrestler.
But Kid Cash is like a stiff, arrogant bastard.
Yeah.
What is this ring jacket? It's so fucking ugly.
Made from the flesh of Snooker's victims.
Fucking hell. So we've got a 6-man tag team match that I genuinely had to look up what it was going to be, because none of it was fucking explained in the pre-match stuff. Of Frankie Kazarian, Kid Cash, and Michael Shane with Tracy Brooks versus Hector Garza, Sanjay Dutt, and Sonny Siaki.
Now, did you know that they were originally supposed to be beating up Jimmy Snuka in this match?
Oh, okay.
Yep, things changed. Also, again, I don't know if this is also around the time that WWE had just done their... Oh, Jericho's going to beat up the Legends sort of thing. So remember he went because of the whole Mickey Rourke thing?
Yeah.
Where he went through Steamboat, Snuka, Piper.
I mean, they repeat that gimmick every few years. They were Randy Orton.
Yeah, but they weren't expecting Steamboat to be so good still.
Steamboat was fucking great in that match.
Steamboat was the best man on that WrestleMania.
They ended up booking him WrestleMania for it, didn't they? Yeah.
They did that, and then after Mania, they did Jericho Steamboat.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah.
Awesome. But again, recycled ideas, except, the cast of the Legends weren't there, so you bring out Sonny Siaki, Hector Garza. Michael Shane, do you know who chained him?
Shawn Michaels, yeah. He's Shawn Michaels' nephew or something, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's gone on to big things.
Speaking of which, he comes out holding hands with Tracy.
Yeah.
Do you know that Tracy married Kaz eventually?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
But I think Michael Shane and Brooks were originally dating.
Oh, okay, that makes it extra awkward, but I see them walking out and like Frankie's back there blatantly going, oh, it's my wife. I know they don't get married till 2010.
Or shortly followed by, I want that.
I think it pretty much was. But
I'm going to envision it. I'm going to write it on a piece of paper. I'm going to screw it up and throw it over my shoulder and I'm going to bang her. And that's what happened.
So I've got a note here that says, is Sonny Siaki Prince Ikea? Because I can't tell the difference.
Oh, racism.
It looks well like him, to be fair, but it's all good. And why has he got a hip-hop gimmick?
And he's a big boy as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Could have done something good.
You can see the potential. It's a shame he's dog shit in the ring, though.
Same as him and Apollo. They could have been two really... They looked great for TNA.
But like, Uhaa Nation Apollo?
No. Apollo, who was of a Mexican variety in TNA. Big boy.
Cool.
We saw him on the first ever TNA show we reviewed.
I'm sure we did. So
I love these guys. Memorable.
I tried working out this feud and something about Snooker and a coconut, but he's not here to fulfill that feud.
Yes.
Do you remember what the feud was meant to be?
Yes, it was supposed to end up being Kid Cash versus Jimmy Snuka.
Oh, just a one-on-one match?
Yeah.
Oh, then they just did a 6-man, so like, fuck it.
Yeah, the Legends were like, oh, I can't do it, or I can't work. And then they were like, Ah, fuck.
Right, okay, fair enough.
Because they had the good guys come out to make the save of the legends.
Yeah, there's this weird bit where immediately I start to realise that I can't really hear what commentary is saying. This might have just been an edit on my streaming thing. I wonder whether you found this, because I found it very hard to hear TNA and Don West over the fake crowd noise.
No, I luckily for this original version broadcast, I regrettably had the commentary.
Because I was kind of grateful. Because it meant I couldn't hear everything they were saying.
Oh, outstanding.
So there's definitely bits I missed in the commentary. So if there is anything that suddenly pops into your head, feel free to throw it out there. But it's all good. So,
are you trying to suggest there was something memorable from TNA and Don West?
Well, TNA has this quote that says, "Hector Garza has an electric personality." I think our opinions on wrestlers differ. You know, like me and TNA just don't agree on professional wrestling at all.
Well, that's because Hector Garza once did that bottle kick top challenge, and TNA's like, oh, he's an electric personality.
So it's basically the match is super botch fest, the crappy lucha spots. Hector Garza tries to do a run off the top rope and lands directly on his fucking head.
Oh, it was so awful.
That electric personality shining through, like it's incredible.
You can't hit a Rana, but boy, he's a lovely chap.
Johnny Siaki gets the hot tag at one point, and Don West goes, "Oh, it's the big guy." Like, how is he the big guy?
Don West emphasizing racism.
Oh, it's just fucking weird. So Sanjay does a pop-up Rana off the ropes. Don West goes, "We've got to see a replay of that, if it's possible," implying TNA possibly aren't capable of doing replays. I'm like, this is fucking great.
Ridiculous.
Oh, so many good bits with the commentary. So the heel team basically go after Sanjay's arm all match. They do lots of the whole let's not tag in and then go behind the referee's back, which I like.
I like that classic
silly
tag.
heel stuff. Like, it's fun.
Yeah,
there's good moments. And then there's a moment where I'm like, who's that woman at ringside? Did you see her? There's a blonde woman, right, in a little black dress, like gorgeous looking woman who's just standing there. Like, this side of the rails. I'm like, the fuck's she doing? Okay. So I kept an eye on her all night to see what she does. And basically, she just stands there, like literally opposite the hard cam, all fucking event.
Is she supposed to be like back up for Borash, like fake Ariane Celeste?
She does nothing. Literally, she does this occasionally to the crowd. But there's like a little teenager guy that's over her shoulder that's literally up on the rails, like screaming at the ring. And you can see her going... every time he does. It's fucking, this made this event for me, watching this mysterious woman at ringside.
I did not pick up on this at all.
What does she do? Why is she employed? Why is she here? Is she employed? Like, it was just fucking great.
And later Velvet Sky had a great career.
It could have been. I thought she looks a lot like Ryan Shamrock.
Oh God!
I wondered whether it was her.
Oh my God! I think Ryan Shamrock does get involved in TNA at some point,
because there is some TNA stuff. Yeah, that's why I was like, maybe. So anyway, the finish of this match, Sanjay gets back body dropped to the outside and looks terrifying because he goes about 20 foot in the air. One of these big lads on the other team does it, probably Sonny Siak, I can't remember. But Tracy does the whoopee cushion off the top rope to crotch Kaz in the face. Kaz seeing his future life, right? Hector Garza hits the tornado, or the 180 moonsault, landing all his body weight directly onto Frankie Kazarian. He looks like he's in a fuck ton of pain for the 1, 2, 3. And you're like, you fucking botch monkey piece of shit.
Good old Kazarian selling.
Fucking hell, man. This looked like it killed.
Awful, awful, awful landing.
So Garza, Sonny Siaki, and Sanjay win, and what is just it has some storytelling. It has some fun high spots and dangerous looking shit.
Yeah, it's got dangerous looking shit.
But it's so bad.
Basically, my notes in this fucking clusterfuck is
the pay-per-view.
Well, yeah. Sanjay Dutt's the only highlight.
He's quality, isn't he?
That's it.
He's a lot smaller here than he is later in life. He puts on a lot of bulk.
Yeah.
But you can see why maybe no one signed him away from TNA at any point here. Like, I know he made a really good career going across the world and doing the indies and stuff, and seems to have made a lot of money.
Wait, are you saying Rinka King's not a great success?
Isn't he an agent for WWE now?
He is, yeah.
Oh, good man. Good to make some money, like, because I've seen him wrestle so many times, I always thought it was grotesquely underrated.
Yeah, he was doing commentary for Impact a little bit before Don Cannis came in. He replaced the Pope.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. I quite like the Pope on commentary. I know a lot of people don't, but
yeah, it went well. I liked him in the ring when he was Elijah Burke as well.
Yeah, he's a stiff little cunt, and there's that classic footage of him hitting Punk going fucking out on the edge of the ring. It was a good time. So we cut backstage, and no, Scott fucking Hudson's here. What the fuck is he doing here?
Mr. Personality himself.
Oh, he puts over the main event a little bit, but then, ooh yeah, the Macho Man.
Cue dig it. Really awkward facial expression from Scott Hudson.
Yeah, Scott Hudson's terrible, but Macho is just the best.
Yeah.
Even at this advanced point in his career, he's cutting promos like a beast. Like, he's got the big black beard now, and
I thought to myself, hang on, stop wearing NWO gear, Randy. Wear proper gear.
For sure. At this point in his career, he must be just grateful for the job almost at this point,
I think so.
you know? And just doesn't want to look out of place like an old veteran, you know? He wants to blend in a little bit.
All that dyed hair.
It's kind of upsetting and a bit like, oh,
it's sad that this was his last run before he died.
Yeah, and like the way to go out in the car crash and everything, it's like, that sucks, man. Anyway, so we cut back to TNA and West, who are just talk for fucking ever, man. They don't shut up. I don't know what they're going on about. Something about a tape and Dusty Rhodes, like the whole Cookie Gate thing, but they never explain anything. They just assume you know what they're talking about.
Wait, you didn't get that from the opening footage?
No, not at all. Not even the fucking 10 Vince and Shane or Triple H segments they falsify.
Yeah, I mean, if you're thinking that they tried to sell a pay-per-view on showing this video and they're trying to keep people interested in it, I mean, you pay for the money for pay-per-view, you're not going to turn off.
Yeah.
No.
So we then cut back to fucking Scott Hudson again. No.
They paid him for the whole night. They want to use him.
These are the only two things he does all night.
Yeah, because then they realise he's shit and fired him.
So he's here with Scott D'Amore and Pete Williams. They cut a kind of generic promo. Pete says he's not a one-move wonder. They're like, yeah, sure, mate. You're definitely not a one-hit wonder.
See now every independent wrestling show.
Yeah. Oh, what? Because they all do flip pile drivers.
Yeah.
Okay, destroyers, whatever. So I quite like what Scott D'Amore's doing, though. He's talking about how Sabin and Pete are both his trainees.
Yeah.
And that he picked his favourite student, which is Pete, and Sabin isn't as good. And that's a good story.
Yeah, really good story.
I feel like that came directly from Scott D'Amore.
I think Scott D'Amore is underrated in professional wrestling. I think he's quite a clever, quite a creative chap. And again, you can tell a lot more of TNA managers Impact turning their things around is having D'Amore involved in a lot more of the creative and booking.
Yeah. Heyman-esque?
No.
Okay.
I'd say that Scott D'Amore, unfortunately, Heyman would always try and get everyone over. Scott D'Amore seems to pick his favourites and then runs with it.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, well, because if you want to work with people you trust, so obviously you're going to put people over. Whereas Heyman's greater goal was, I need to make all these big stars because I'm going to get people poached.
Right, okay, yeah. I can see that. Yeah, Raw was a bit better this week.
SmackDown was shit.
Well, Heyman Bischoff.
Well, Bischoff's not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Bischoff starts after Extreme Rules. He went for the right approach of, I'm not going to be credible for all the shit you've already got planned to go into the pay-per-view.
Okay.
And then we'll see him bullshit his way out of it after Extreme Rules.
Okay. I want to go on about this, but fuck it, let's carry on. TNA. So, another pre-match promo for the next match, and immediately all I've written is, what the fuck is this?
Number one. Fuck this company?
Fuck this company, yeah, for sure. It focuses on Abyss and thumbtacks a lot. It's Abyss versus Monty Brown is basically what they're building to, but Monty Brown's like barely in the promo to start with. The story I got from this, right, was Monty Brown has lost to Jeff Jarrett.
Yes.
The Kings of Wrestling then celebrated with Jeff Jarrett. So Monty Brown is going to have a match with Abyss.
Abyss got involved.
What? Fuck this company.
Yeah, basically.
But it's not in the promo. So if you don't know, you haven't watched everything, you have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Look, you don't need story for the Serengeti survival match. What a name. I mean, we always complain there are no new gimmicks in wrestling, and the Serengeti survival match.
So, Abyss versus Monty Brown
in a
match.
In a
Serengeti survival match.
Boom, book it, Russo.
It's got alliteration, it'll be great. Fucking, all right, bro, what we're going to do, bro, is, fucking.
Serengeti survival hour.
Bum, 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 bum. Abyss music is fucking great.
James Mitchell made that Abyss character work so much on the early days.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Again, massively underrated in my opinion.
Everyone always goes on about when he said that WWE tried to sign him and they had all these big plans for him against The Undertaker. Right. And I think that was the time again where WWE was signing people like Heidenreich and Snitsky to be another big vanilla giant against The Undertaker.
Yeah.
And I think Abyss would have been the same. I don't think he would have had a very productive career in WWE.
No. Especially when they had Show, Taker, Kane, all employed still that are much bigger than him and everything.
Yeah.
You know? But again, this music, it just immediately sets the scene for his character. It's so perfect.
You know him, who it is, and it's synonymous with TNA.
And then... come on, gonna get down with the sickness. It's not that, but it's the best rip-off of Down with the Sickness by Disturbed ever. And like, how does this suit Monty Brown's character?
Because
he's the alpha male, the Serengeti,
down with the sickness.
Generic rock music, like it's fucking terrible.
It's the
most WCW thing ever. Go on.
Pounds.
I like the pounds.
I don't like how he says it.
No, for sure. So, speaking of things, so Don West does mention, I will point out, right, that if you listen very carefully on commentary, that you can be defeated in this match by being thrown onto the tacks, okay? Only time they ever mention it.
Well, obviously, you're not a wrestling fan? You don't know the rules of Serengeti Survival match? Pinfall, submission, count out disqualification, landing thumbtacks.
Because this is kind of vital to the match. Because they both come out and have like bags of tacks and stuff. And I'm like, why do they keep grabbing these bag of tacks?
Discount at Staples.
It's so weird. So I really need to blow my nose.
Yeah, so Marcus Corvon, again with his little leopard print stuff as well.
Yeah.
Excellent attire. Abyss looking like an absolute champ.
Yeah, they look okay, but Monty Brown comes out and cuts this promo. Hey, obese. Do you get it? Do you get the joke? He called him obese.
Who didn't think that Marcus Corvon wouldn't work in WWE?
I'm going to say this real slow so you can keep up.
And I can't read the cue cards.
I don't know how they do it in parts unknown, but wherever
up the bum.
but wherever the alpha male is, so is the Serengeti. And he kind of gestures towards the fans. And you're like, okay, so where the alpha male is, so is the Serengeti. The Serengetis are either him or the fans, or maybe some sort of spirit he's invoking. I kind of assumed at this
little
point.
Jimmy.
Okay. So, the promo continues. Okay, I got an idea for you.
It sounds like my daughter. I got an idea.
He goes, hungry, hungry hippo. Why is he saying... Is he calling Abyss a hungry, hungry hippo?
This, if there was ever an advert for why WWE have writers.
So he continues. Why don't you come out here and taste some of the Serengeti right now? So is he inviting him to suck his dick?
He's inviting him right into the Serengeti.
He's going to taste the Serengeti.
Taste the rainbow.
He's either tasting Monty Brown, the crowd, or the atmosphere. Like, what the fuck?
Well written.
The way it's delivered as well. It's beautiful. It's just like shouty, like cracked out of his brain.
I did think to myself, this is why WWE basically signing, because I thought, we've got Ahmed Johnson version 2.0 here.
It's so bad. Like, this gets over with me because it's so bad.
Shit promo makes me laugh. I love it.
So the match is just kind of boring, generic hardcore, walk and brawl through the crowd, walk around ringside, do some high spots, but nothing really. It's a lot of like selling on the floor, throwing punches, you know?
Hardcore division WWE style, like Attitude Era.
Yeah, for sure.
Without as many weapons.
Western TNA do a lot of contradicting themselves in this match, okay?
They were awful.
So the first one, they go like, oh, Abyss is a little kid. And then literally seconds later, Don West goes, Abyss, some people think he's dumb, but he's very, very smart, very manipulative. And like, you just called him a little kid. As in, he's got the brain of a child. And then you're like, oh, he's very smart, very manipulative. Like,
I don't know, my daughter's pretty good at getting her breadsticks out of me.
So they literally just contradict themselves the whole fucking time, the fucking idiots. Abyss does a whoopee cushion, 2 in one night. We're doing good.
Everyone talks that back, books their moves, puts it all in.
For sure, like one match later, we're doing the same spots. So TNA says Abyss is 6'8", 350 pounds. I'm like, if he's 350 pounds, so am I, because fuck this company.
While you do this, I also just want to tip our cap to Steve Prince, who's pointed out that we're doing the biggest shills, and also to Aniket Duta saying we've got funny accents.
Oh, thanks, mate. We do. We're very, very English.
Or we've said something really offensive and put an accent on, maybe.
Oh, maybe. We do that too occasionally. It's all in good love, mate. Don't worry. So they do a bunch of false finishes. Match goes on for what feels like a lifetime. TNA and West just do the whole thing where they're just both trying to put both lads over as much as possible all the time. So it's just what I described earlier. It's just fucking shit. Right, I guess the kind of climax, if you can call it that.
Well, you are going to taste the Serengeti, so it's good to get to the climax to do it.
Do you think he gave him a tease beforehand and kind of warmed him up?
Serengeti teabag.
Got a fluffer ready to go.
That's what Ryan Shamrock was there for.
The purpose of the mysterious woman is unveiled. She gets in the ring, and is like, I just want to taste the Serengeti, so it's ready for you a bit. Don't worry.
Oh, for our audio listeners, you missed a great thing. Check out the YouTube video purely just for that reaction. Amazing.
So,
what was basically that reaction is what was happening backstage in every part of the Attitude Era when Sonny and fucking Jackie were kicking around. Hey, Brett.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, we're an hour in. Let me get through this. Right, so both lads get a bunch of tacks.
West... But of course they did. I'm right here.
Yeah, get involved in this too.
I love the Serengeti.
It's turning into an orgy faster than I can fucking realise. So Don West on commentary goes, there's 10,000 tacks. 10,000 tacks in 2 bags the size of my fucking fist.
Counted them.
Oh, fucking. I think this is how he does his pre-match preparation for the show. 1, 2.
It's actually how Heyman used to pay people at the end of ECW.
Bag of tacks and a hot dog. Off you go. Yeah. So both lads just stand next to each other in the ring, lifting their bags of tacks up in front of each other, completely ignoring the other wrestler. They spend ages building up to the last spot with the tacks, doing 10, 15 reversals to the point where you're just like, can someone take the fucking bump already, please?
On the plus point, no one kicked out of anyone's finishes.
Oh, fuck off. Abyss goes for a powerbomb. Monty reverses it. He turns around, takes about 3 steps back away from the tacks, does an Alabama slam. Abyss, maybe an inch of the top of his head goes in the tacks. But he basically just completely misses the spot.
Safety. Working safe, brother.
Ding, ding, ding. That's the end of the match. You're like, wait, what? What are the rules?
Well, he was down with the sickness.
So, yeah, this is the finish. And it's terrible. Fuck this company. Fuck this company.
Yeah, the problem, as we've already established so far, already on this card, is that none of the storylines and none of the rules are put over. And had you not picked out, as you said earlier, Don West saying, oh, and also you can lose if you get slammed in the Serengeti tags.
Yeah. The whole way through this match, Don West and Mike Tenay do not shut the fuck up. They're going on and on and on about these two dudes in the ring. I keep hitting the table. I'm very aware. I'll stop doing that. Okay? Not once during the match do they go, if he hits into those tags, he's going to win the match.
Why bother?
I mean...
fuck this company.
So we get another Vince Triple H segment. Something about the tape, Dusty. What's this Best of Someone 3000 tape? They made a joke that was apparently very funny.
Best of Someone, let me check my notes.
Is it Dada 3000? Wasn't he a TNA thing? Wrestler or something?
I don't know.
Fuck this company. So the best moment ever now arrives. So Tenay and West feel very badly while they clean up the tacks in the ringside.
Great cleanup crew. Man with broom upside down sweeping the ropes. Did you see that?
I did. It was quality stuff.
No.
Tenay and West fill, and they don't know what to do. And then someone in their earpiece obviously goes, right, we've got a replay of the Abyss Monty Brown match. So we're going to cut to the replays now. And they go, right, I'm being told we're going to cut to a replay of the Monty Brown match. And they cut to the finish where they botched it. And they completely missed the fucking tags.
Yeah, want to reevaluate? You know, their... Maybe they found the replay button.
Don West then tries to convince the audience that you just can't see the tags going into Abyss because he has hair.
Like, fuck, Monty Brown didn't take this spot.
Oh, fucking hell, man. this is the point where I was like, no, I'm done. No more, thank you. I'd rather go fucking slip my wrist.
But if you ducked out here, you missed the next best thing on the old tag match.
I put that tweet up going, I'm about 55 minutes in, and I've written "fuck this company" 3 times. That's where I think I tweeted it. So next up, we have a tag team match with a special guest referee of Jacqueline of the New York Connection of Glenn Gilberti, Disco Inferno, and Johnny Swinger versus the team of Pat Kenny, who's Simon Diamond, and
yeah, boy,
Johnny B. Bad,
woo, 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 woo.
aka
fucking Mark Merrow.
Why? That's all I care about. Why? Why did they book Mark fucking Merrow?
Because Jackie was there.
I mean, that's the one thing I was just like, oh yeah, the little Sable Jacqueline thing.
Yeah.
They have no interaction.
No.
Like, at all.
It was great to see Johnny B. Bad as Johnny B. Bad rather than Mark Merrow.
Yeah. So, Johnny B. Bad. The Bad Blaster. Boom. His ejaculatory cannon that he pulls towards the...
Taste of Serengeti.
Mate, the way Don West is like, oh, which corner is he going to go to give them the Bad Blast? Like, how is this a gimmick that's over?
I love it.
Oh, it's fucking terrible. The Frisbee. Why has he got a Frisbee?
Why not?
This is something you should be doing.
I was going to say, note to self, make sure I buy a Frisbee. It'll be the new beach ball. People can throw Frisbees around during matches.
The robe. Beautiful. The lack of Little Richard hair and makeup while still doing the Little Richard gimmick. Like, for fuck's sake, go full force or don't do it at all. Like,
do you think Mark Merrow would have been more successful in WWE had he been Johnny B. Bad rather than Mark Merrow?
Who gives a fuck? Seriously. His whole time in WWF was just about Sable. And like, us as 15-year-olds jerking off to her.
Just remember, never take your wife to work. She'll get signed and make more money than you.
And marry Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, and someone you can't beat up.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I've literally written, help me, I can't take this anymore in my notes.
Oh, why do we do it to ourselves? Because we love trash wrestling.
So, Jacqueline is the ref. Simon Diamond pokes a dude in the eye, I can't remember who, while Jacqueline is standing right there, doing nothing. Can he do that, Joey?
Remember, it's 2004. Women in wrestling are stupid, remember?
Oh, of course, yeah. So Don West clarifies this by going almost immediately after he's just poked someone in the eye. Jacqueline's standing there, not doing anything. Jacqueline's keeping them in order. She's doing great. Fucking idiots. So Johnny B. Bad gets the cold as ice tag to fuck all reception.
No. I wrote this down in my notes. Here are my notes. The hot tag to bad in big bold letters.
It's literally it's finished to a whimper at this point. It
might as well be like Hulk Hogan was there going,
do.
Why are you cupping the Serengeti?
I'm so lost at this point. Everyone gets a spot. Jacqueline slaps Disco. Disco pie faces Jacqueline. Piece of shit. TKO, the best finishing maneuver ever, aside from the Shinoka Driver. For the 1, 2, 3, Johnny B. Bad and Simon Diamond win. Who gives a fuck?
Simon Diamond, after this match, went on to have his own faction called the Diamonds in the Rough.
I'm sure he did.
Yep.
Was Johnny B. Bad in it?
Nope.
Did he ever wrestle for TNA again after this?
I don't recall.
I don't think so. Like, granted, he was a massive drug addict at this point.
Nothing wrong with that.
Because he broke his neck and is on painkillers and stuff. It's talked about it. He's now a man of positivity and all that sort of stuff. So you got to give him his dues. It's great. But fucking hell, this match. Who books this shit?
Well, they need a filler match before they had another segment about the video with WWE.
Think about the level of talent in 2004. Samoa Joe, Nigel McGuinness.
They hadn't signed either of them yet.
But they're all available.
No, because they were still on their ROH deals.
Okay.
So Dragon,
Jody Fleisch, Johnny Storm. You could have grabbed them. You could have grabbed...
No, you couldn't, because they shouldn't be in any wrestling promotion.
You could have grabbed Ken Shamrock. You could have grabbed...
Well, they grabbed Ryan.
My granny. You could have had my poop. You could have had anything but these 4 dudes.
No. I will not have you say that Pat Kenny was not as good as your poop.
He does heel spots as he's the face.
Who, Pat Kenny or your poop?
Simon Diamond, yeah.
I hate it when my poop does heel spots on me. Oh no!
It's constantly coming up behind me and sneaking up on me.
Exploding out whenever you're not expecting it.
So we cut backstage to the Kings of Wrestling, Kings Reign Supreme, standing next to a car. The car drives away and commentary goes, "It's Randy Savage! It's Randy Savage! Please believe us. We promised you. Randy Savage was in that car." Like,
Randy Savage was in catering.
The idea is that they bundled Randy Savage into a car and he's off now. But they don't show that bit. They just stand them standing there and a car drives off and commentary trying to convince you about the story. Like,
and also, more importantly, who was driving the car? Was it Rikishi? Did he do it for The Rock?
Did it for The Rock. So there's another video package here. Ravens are moany cunts. DDP hits it. That's his character. That's what he's always done. DDP hits the diamond cutter a few times on Raven. They don't like each other.
Eric Watts is there.
Yeah, exactly. So Eric Watts is on commentary with TNA and West. And he's fucking dreadful.
Yes, he is. Very much so.
Raven versus DDP. Raven has a Black Clan hood.
Love it.
Why is he coming out as a Ku Klux Klan member?
Why not? Something different.
He's not wrestling a black wrestler, you know. He's wrestling DDP, so it's like not even like, you know.
Exactly. He's not a racist KKK member. He'll fight anyone.
Yeah, there's a Jim Neidhart reference here, like with Virgil and stuff, you know.
Yep.
You seen that?
Yeah.
Wow, that was bad, wasn't it?
Awkward.
Yeah.
It's its best.
Fucking hell, man. So DDP has a rip-off Nirvana music again, and I'm like, oh, thank God.
Still better than the WCW shit that was over on the network.
For sure. Self high five. Ding, 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 ding.
Hang on,
Get away with that.
You went down the fretboard rather than up. What are you doing?
DDP jumps Raven. Isn't he the good guy?
Raven's a Nazi.
That's fine. Good. I'm okay with that. DDP just booted the ref in the face.
Can you do that, Joey?
Thank you very much. Walk and brawl hardcore style. DDP grabs a crutch from a fan and looks like he really needs that crutch because he kind of falls over. And you're like, can we give it back to the guy with the broken leg standing at ringside, please?
He couldn't even turn around and watch the action round the back underneath.
It's at this point where the fake crowd noise was just...
Yeah, I luckily again I said like I didn't have fake crowd noise.
Really?
Yeah.
None at all?
No.
Because I swear it was broadcast with some fake crowd noise, wasn't
No, because it was broadcast live.
Did it sound just silent to you?
Yeah, it was definitely silent.
Because all I could hear was like... just constant like...
That was Shark Boy having lunch.
But like, you know, there's the noise of a 10,000 seat arena with like, you know, 700 people there.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
They were really, really into Jackie.
It makes it really hard with this crowd noise. Serengeti hard.
That's a new thing. Oh man, when I saw Velvet Sky, I was Serengeti hard. Let the pigeons loose.
Fucking hell.
Sorry, Bully Ray.
So it makes it impossible to feel any emotion when all you hear is one constant crowd noise. There's no peak or trough.
Yeah, it's just like being at a progress show.
Wow. There we go. Boom, boom. So Raven's Elven Lord Eron helmet thing is pretty cool.
I liked it.
Yeah. Thank you. I had to sneak it in, you know. Very back and forth match. Crowd look dead. They sound very lively, though.
Yes.
When I wrote that, I was so proud of myself. But anyway. So Raven kicks out the diamond cutter. Boo. Two twats in cheap Halloween outfits arrive. Surprise, surprise! They're here they're here so Eric Watts can do something because he's just on commentary, just doing nothing at this point. Like as soon as these dudes came out, you're like, oh, they're the guys Eric going to beat up, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. Which is exactly what happens. Takes out both lads, but surprise, surprise, motherfucker! Eric Watts clotheslines DDP.
Oh no!
Diamond cutter for Watts. Wrestle, quick reversal. Diamond cutter for Raven. 1, 2, 3. DDP wins.
Yep. Well done, DDP. Thought you'd retired.
But then,
oh yeah,
a moment happens that you probably didn't clock, actually. You're probably thinking about the next segment, but I'm not. DDP gets out the ring and hugs the mysterious girl at ringside. Like, that's her fucking job. She's here to hug DDP.
Well, with the power of positivity.
I'm like, this must be her job, right?
What?
To stand there and
perform fellatio to the wrestlers.
No, she's not performing fellatio. It's just hugging him.
Well, you know.
That's what it's got to be.
Hang on. As a teenage boy, that's what that leads to, right? A girl hugs you, it means you get to bang her, right?
That's called rapé. I think you'll find it's all good.
Got an accent, so it's legal. Sure, it's fine in France.
So, there's another Triple H Vince segment here.
Is this the midget one? We've had the midget beat up Vince, haven't we?
No, that's later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's after this. So Tracy brings them
yeah.
cookies and milk. I think that was a boob joke because she's only got a tray of cookies, which is fine. I'm okay with that. So the crane shot setting up the next match clearly shows Borash trying to get any sort of response from the crowd he possibly can.
So press the volume button on your recording.
Borash is literally running around the ring going, and there's like one fan going, "What? what you saying? I can't hear you, Borash. Talk to me." I'm like 5 meters away from you, and no one else is making any noise. I can hear you if you just talk to me, but no, okay.
Borash is that people are actually going to go, years from now, Borash, you're going to be at the Hardy compound being putting over a fucking drone.
I love Borash, but he realizes there's a problem.
Yeah,
that the crowd's fucking dead, and he's doing everything he can to make it better. And it's why did they show it on the hard cam?
I enjoy young, frosted, tipped Jeremy Borash.
It's beautiful. Totally would.
He was also wearing his little like ball-bearing necklace as well, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, boy. Classic. Still stuck in 95. You know?
He didn't have the cycle chain going from the back to the back pocket on the wallet.
I bought a new wallet the other day, and I almost bought one with the big chain, but I was like, oh, can I get away with that in 2019?
Well, you're going to need it when you return to your skateboarding career.
Well, yeah. I'm getting better, man. I've been doing an hour of cardio every other day for the last week. I haven't
really
stopped.
Good.
I'm getting good, man. Like trying to get back in shape.
I don't know how that's going to help you with your kickflip, but
less fat to kickflip, mate. Trust
nice.
me, it makes a huge difference.
I see where you're going
less weight falling on the board means less ankle problems, which is good for me.
Yeah.
So I broke it a few times. So yeah. So once I've only broken it once.
Can't wait for when we can't do a pod because you hurt yourself in your 30s on a skateboard.
There is potential. I mean, for episode 50.
I mean, episode 50, we may not have episode 51.
We'll just keep that stum for now, I think. Because I think that's going to be a nice surprise what we've got planned for episode 50.
Can't wait.
Fatty fall over here. So, Sabin and PE video package up next.
Hail Sabin!
2 guys, at this time, I really loved.
Yes.
Looking back at it, Sabin's okay. PE, he's a one-move wonder.
Yes.
They can do wrestling.
They're good at chain. He can do a good destroyer.
Do you not get frustrated by the this is where the chain wrestling goes spot?
Yeah.
Because they do move. This is where the chain wrestling goes. Then we'll do the finish. It's like a completely separate part of the match.
Cardio break.
Yeah, it really is.
Rest hold.
But it's like these two, especially PE, are very guilty of this.
Yep.
There's never a variation in his match. It's always the same fucking thing. Can he hit the destroyer?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Chain wrestling in the middle. Yeah, not even very good chain wrestling. Like effective, like Brian Danielson.
The best thing for Peter Williams was when he teamed up with Scott Steiner and became Mini Scott Steiner.
I love that.
The best thing for Chris Sabin was when he teamed with Alex Shelley and they were Motor City Machine Guns.
Fuck yeah. The best bit about Petey and Steiner was all the interviews they gave afterwards, where Petey's describing all the things he did with Scott, like going down the wrong way on one-way streets, like a million miles an hour to get to a gym. And
I think the favourite one was when Petey was saying, like, and backstage, Scott Steiner was doing a live promo saying, I'm gonna shove it in your ass.
33 and a third. So, blah, 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 blah. So, remember what Petey said about earlier about him not being a one-move wonder. This whole video package, it's literally just about can he hit the flip bar driver and the fact that Sabin has reversed it a few times.
I look forward to, on the 22nd of September in SCPW, I'm going to hit the Thanet Destroyer.
The Thanet Destroyer. Wow, nice. So, X Division Championship match. Petey Williams, our champion, with Scott D'Amore versus Chris Sabin. There's bullet points. Yay! X-Champ challenges for X Championship. Why is X in inverted commas?
X.
Cool. Now we go to school. Who wrote this shit? What does that mean? Now we go to school?
Because trainees from Scott D'Amore. Training school. Yep.
Can Chris Sabin... Oh, wait. I'll read it as they wrote it. Can Sabin's counter destroy the Canadian?
Bit racist.
Seriously, who wrote this shit? Why phrase it like that?
Good old WCW when they had a wrestler called the Kilo Counter.
Did they?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't remember that.
This was like Saturday night WCW.
I used to watch it fairly regularly.
Before Nitro.
Yeah, it was on Channel 5.
There was a Kilo Counter and he was in like just a black singlet.
So Sabin's music is really fucking weird.
Probably written by a shit band.
Hail Sabin!
Hail Sabin!
Hail Sabin! The cheap horror movie sound effects. It never got over with me. Like this TNA bunch of mark wankers in the front row love it. They're like, Hail Sabin! Hail Sabin!
But if you think of that time, you had like the top level indies with people like Joe and Dragon.
Yeah.
Then you had the smaller guys the next level down, which would be your Sabins, Petey Williams.
Yeah.
And AJ's at that stage.
Why does that mean the gimmick's over?
Oh, because they're like, indie wrestling, indies. Oh, but they're not in Ring of Honor, so I can't share them.
This is the match where I remember how much I fucking detest TNA fans, especially these guys that were there every week doing like their gay little mosh pit thing, you know? Like, yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, I regret using the word gay there like that, but you know what I mean.
Fun.
Yeah,
they're happy little mosh pit.
Yeah, cool. Just to clarify. I'm not a massive homophobe. Fucking gay people. Shit. It's a joke. Get over it. So there's a hot start of the crowd.
Yeah, and that's what people said in past when other people have been oppressed. Get over it. Get off your fucking bus seat, Rosa Parks. Pretty tired.
Quote of the fucking century. Get off your bus seat, Rosa Parks. Jesus. Anyway, so accidental kick to the balls when Sabin rolls through and Petey's jumps and just kicks him in the balls with his rolling feet. Like, ow, that was not deliberate.
No one loves a nut clip.
I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often with the amount of moves people do, and it's all kind of improvised, you know what I mean? Like, on the fly.
Gentlemanly behaviour, no more nut clips.
Yeah, for sure. So there's some fun high-ish spots on the outside, some really creative wrestling here. But and when Petey does the "Oh Canada," standing on Sabin's crotch on the top rope, I love that spot, man. Always used to get a pop from me. Again, loads of fade to blacks in this match where they're cutting to adverts and stuff. And as they fade up from one, TNA goes, "Did you hear those chants?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't, because you cut to black. I didn't hear fucking anything."
And they were edited out. Maybe it was too much real crowd noise. No, there's no way we can drown that out. We'll just cut the whole fucking segment.
Yeah, these fucking marks at ringside. It sound a lot like, you know, they're from a promotion that could be based in North London.
I tell you what, on the subject of wrestling fans, you know, I know
only promotion to ever run in London. Didn't you know that, Tags?
Only one ever. But
Sorry.
The thing that gets me in general about wrestling fans is that I don't want to sit there and sort of dissect it like I'm watching some kind of fucking philosophical presentation. Go, I see what they're doing here. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah. I
want people to boo the bad guys, cheer the good guys, do the chants for the good guys, but don't fucking spend 3 hours just being like, I'm a Chris Sabin fan. Chris Sabin the best.
Fucking A.
We the fucking independent. I've got my contract, so fuck you.
The big thing for me with these fans in particular is that they're very, very aware they're on camera.
Yeah.
You know? It's they're doing things to make themselves watch it back and go, "Oh, look, there's me. I did that.
Look, mum, get a fucking job, Stephen."
Yeah. The one thing I would say, like, I know we bitch about this a lot, but the one thing that I always kind of come back to is if you're going to a wrestling show as a fan, think about whether the wrestlers want there to be a little lull in noise here. Because think about how good Bryan Danielson is at doing it. The way, like, they'll get that hot start.
Yeah.
He'll drop it down and lull the crowd into a false sense of security and then drag them with him at every step of the way. And, like, he's the master, and a lot of people can't do that. So when you're shitting all over their match by getting your fucking chants in, you know, you ruin any sort of, like, narrative and story and such. Like, we don't need constant noise.
No. Where's the shine? Where's the hot return? Where's the babyface getting his fight back?
Yeah, exactly.
If you can't build the crowd up and, like, take it on a nice, like, up and down little roller coaster, if it's always up with noise, we can pay and we can do what we want. And again, don't get me wrong, I appreciate that you can pay to do what you want, but if you're going to be part of the fucking show that you want to be, do it fucking properly.
Yeah. Go train, bitch. You know, like, get in there.
Yeah. Crowd training. Can you imagine if a wrestling promoter did, like, you could be like put in Progress Jail.
Oh,
like,
perfect.
You're a fucking shit fan. If you want to come back to fucking ballroom, you've got to come do 2 hours of crowd training. Learn how a fucking wrestling structure is.
Perfect. I think we can make some money here. This is good. This is a nice idea.
If you'd like to have some crowd training with me and Rich, £150, because, you know, PCW only charge £100 for their fucking shit turnout. Yeah. Non-wrestler recruitment day. Fuck you, Stephen Fludder.
So, big leg slap and beautiful Liger bomb by Sabin. Camera cuts away from a cool spot, so we don't really see what happens. But Sabin skinned the cat on the ring post, I think.
Hell, Sabin.
It could be pretty cool to see, but, like, you know, he's on the other side of the ring post and skins the cat back up.
Yeah, surprised they didn't cut this for you.
They didn't see it. You know? First, this is awesome chant of the night. First of many. Fuck TNA. Bret Hart is rolling in his grave at the state of Petey Sharpshooter.
Hang on, have we predated this just in case something bad happens?
Petey trying for Brett's rope destroyer. Nope. Could have been really fucking cool, but no, they don't do it. Scott D'Amore with a distraction. Petey grabs his... wait, what?
What?
Oh, Petey grabs Petey grabs a roll of masking tape, knuckle dusters, out of his trunks.
It looked like someone fucking gone to Costa and was like, oh, my cup's a bit too hot. I'll just get one of these little cardboard foldy things.
Like, why not get some metal ones that look shiny so they look good on camera, you know?
Or, yeah, you went backstage to WWE catering, there was tinfoil there.
That would have done, you know?
Wrap it round.
Shit. So he's got masking tape on his hand. He punches Sabin once for the 1, 2, 3. You're like, fuck this company.
And that's the move that they... again, he's not a one-move man. He can fucking hit you with some tinfoil.
Oh,
not even that, he can hit you with some card.
They tell the story quite well in the match if we're being really complimentary towards and really like, you know... What am I trying to say?
Best storytelling of the night so far, but that's not a great... that's not a great fucking title.
Yeah? Yeah, fun. Creative match, but terrible at the same time.
God awful.
Team Up Canada celebrating afterwards is quite good.
I like the Team Canada faction worked quite well for a lower mid card faction for people to either run through or have tag feuds with.
They're brilliantly obnoxious.
Yeah, and then when A1 joined them as well.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah. A1, if anyone doesn't remember, was like the giant, big, blonde head. Basically, he was the Mason Ryan.
Yeah, he's giant compared to the rest of the people.
Yeah, and he's shit in the ring.
Oh, terrible. But I love the way Scott D'Amore is kind of rolling about on his back on the entrance, going like, we won! We're so great! You know, like,
we've got
really funny.
all the gold! Don't worry about Jeff! We've got all the gold! Don't worry about Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. But really entertaining at the end, you know?
Yeah, the celebration was the best part of this match.
A short gentleman knocks on Vince's door. He's a senior TNA official, apparently. And the short fella knocks Vince about. Fuck this company.
Big person racist. That's what that little person was.
It's just... Sorry. You know what they're going for?
Are they trying to make a metaphor towards the X Division?
Could be. I don't know. I thought they were trying to do the whole, you know, when Brett left and Sean brings out the little guy with
midget
the
Brett.
Yeah, exactly. They're going for that. Like, Vince McMahon could be beat up by a midget. Yeah.
I thought it was a metaphor of the X Division saying, you're saying that you won't sign these small guys, but they can kick your ass. But then I might be giving them too much credit.
I think the average wrestling fan, TNA fan,
Mum, I've got a date. Oh, she's cancelled. It was Nan.
So, next match of Hall, Nash, and Jarrett, JFFJIETT, in their
wonderful attire,
versus AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, and...
Oh, no, hang on, no. Randy Savage has been kidnapped in back of limo that we definitely saw him thrown in and driven away.
Not the Macho Man. So,
he was unavailable, so Sims and Shawn Michaels, they teamed with God. But Elvis was also dead, so that's fine.
Can you explain the Elvis Kings of Wrestling Nash Hall Jarrett gimmick thing? Is there any explanation?
Memphis.
That's it.
What more do you need?
I guess Jarrett was in Memphis at one point.
Yeah, what more do you need?
Hall was as well, thinking about it. Don't think Nash was.
They're the kings of wrestling, and the real king is Elvis Presley.
Wow.
Because they're too busy taking care of business.
They've got generic Elvis music that they walk out to.
That's because they can have Jeff Jarrett's entrance music.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, and Jeff Jarrett gets Spooty Pyro.
Yep.
And Spooty Guitar Pyro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
Beautifully done.
The best moment. So, AJ does the whole Goldberg walking through the pyro for his entrance.
And that's right the time the AJ Styles talked like that and no one would sign him.
But super cool. Like, we'd love to see him do the Goldberg thing again. Yeah. You know. Again, AJ's like their one shining beacon of hope in this company.
Beautiful little hood. Great entrance music as well. Best entrance music in TNA history.
They cut it off on this show before it gets to the good bit.
Fucking hell, yeah. Get ready to fly!
Ring. It's like, I am. Like, it doesn't get to the I ams. He just literally just goes, his next entrance. You are.
Right, Jeff Hardy's here.
It's fucking abysmal. LSD is a hell of a drug, isn't it?
Oh, well, that's good link because Jeff Hardy's out. Oh, and fucking Jeff Hardy with his shitty entrance music.
So Jeff Hardy looks like he's just come out of the club after 48 hours peeled out of his brain.
Standard.
Yeah, pretty much. Like covered in like paint and water and wearing white, kind of like...
He'd been tasting the Serengeti.
And then I realised, looking at Scott Hall in the ring, his Elvis outfit, right? So the big kind of like suit thing that Elvis used to wear. It's got the same design that his NWO WCW trunks had with
Outsider
the dripping
style,
blood and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty cool that they did that, you know? Like, yeah, I thought it was a nice touch.
I mean, this was a great battle of who was off their tits most in this match.
Yeah, for sure.
How both of these gentlemen are still alive is a phenomenal thing for wrestling and a great testament to recovery.
The fact that they're both turned up to this show alone is impressive, you know? AJ is just getting through the match. You can tell he doesn't want to be there.
AJ's really happy to be working with Jeff
Jeff Jarrett doesn't seem to know where he is. Oh, wait, sorry. Jeff Hardy doesn't seem to know where he is a lot of the time.
No, and that doesn't change his entire TNA run. Hi, Sting.
For sure, absolutely. Hall, he's not in a good way, yeah.
No, the worst thing to say about this match is when you think that AJ Styles and Jeff Jarrett are the leading guiding lights of this match.
Because Jeff Jarrett is at that point where he's like, oh, I'm not doing spots anymore.
Yeah.
And so is Kevin Nash.
But to be fair, Kevin Nash has been out since Wolfpack.
Let's count how many moves Kevin Nash executes in this match. Okay?
Have you got your tally chart up? Brilliant.
Mate, you know he's only got like the 7 moves of doom that Cornette kind of worked out or whatever, like in the shoot interview and such, but he gets it down to a fine art in this one, okay? So, even in this point in his career, Hall is completely fucked up. His selling is the best.
Yeah.
He's fucking great, man. Like, he comes across as an evil, manipulative heel, but he's entertaining, you know. I know cool heels aren't great for professional wrestling, but fucking hell, when he takes a punch, he sells it like he's been shot.
Yeah.
He's so fucking good, man.
In fairness, people are probably still trying to actually knock some light back into him, so they probably were laying him in.
Maybe, man. It's maybe the most underrated wrestler of all time, Scott Hall.
Oh, I don't think people would ever consider Scott Hall to be underrated as a wrestler.
Okay, because he never held the big belts.
Again, similar thing as I always say about Piper and $1 Million Man. They didn't need the big belt. They would have liked the big belt as like the crowning point on the chair on the top of their wrestling careers, but. Scott Hall, WrestleMania 10, Shawn Michaels, ladder match for the IC belt. That's his legacy in professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best WrestleMania matches ever, and certainly the best ever ladder match.
Yeah. It's right up there.
Are you trying to say WLC with Hornswoggle and Torito? What, Torito? Yes. Torito, no. Anyway, moving on.
That's a joke. Only me and you really get. Well, actually, no, we broadcast that, didn't we?
Yeah, the thousands of people who watch nothing else on TV for OWE would have seen that.
No, I don't still have it lined up. Good stuff. So, Hardy takes a lot of the punishment from the Kings. Outsiders do the cheating abdominal stretch spot, which I absolutely fucking love. The ref doesn't catch on and doesn't play along. You're like... opportunity missed, but still fun, you know.
Watch the product.
Yeah, for sure. AJ gets tagged in and then gets exactly the same treatment Hardy got, where he just gets beaten down the whole time.
Work smart, brother.
Old boys are not giving them anything.
And why would they? They're the kings of wrestling.
At this point, Jeff Hardy is primed to be a top guy.
Yeah.
If he didn't have a massive drug problem.
And he was, because that's why they had Jarrett and Jeff Hardy at Victory Road.
He's just come off feuding with Undertaker in WWE, for fuck's sake, you know? Like, how more can you put a guy over? Like, he's ready to go. He's being shit all over by Hall, Nash and Jarrett.
What a great shit to be under.
Fuck this company. So Scott Hall hits the sack of shit on AJ.
Yeah. Did you at the SCPW show, I know we mentioned this, like you copped a glance over me when the sack of shit occurred, and I was like,
of course, man, yeah.
Couldn't say it on SCPW commentary, but really wanted to.
Oh, that's a shame. It's all good. So Nash has now been in the ring 3 times. He's been tagged in. He's now up to 3 moves he's executed. A clothesline, an elbow in the corner, and a pinfall. That's all he's done.
Working smart.
It's genuinely impressive how little he does in the ring.
But so much in those 3 moves. You knew Nash was there. Because you could hear him going, hey, my hamstring.
Well, with that in mind, the crowd is completely fucking dead, but they sound super perky still to me. So.
In fairness, right, they were a little bit they were a little bit more into this than other matches.
Okay, cool. It was hard to tell because of the fake noise for me, but it was just weird. So TNA just said the crowd are doing a staccato hand clap. Fuck off. Fuck you, Mike TNA.
I mean, again, imagine Vince McMahon's in his ear going, say they've got a stick clap. What, Vince? A staccato, Vince.
So for those who don't know, staccato are short notes. So to do a staccato clap, you would be going...
Get your castanets out.
Rather than like... You're like... To describe a clap is a staccato clap. It's just so pretentious. Like, oh!
Hang on, but he's a professor.
It's just like using a big word because you've got the big word, but in the completely the wrong context.
Hey, enough of your xenophobia. Let's move on.
I've done this a few times, but it is what it is. Hardy gets a tepid warm tag and cleans house for a moment. A couple of false finishes. Nash pulls the ref out on one of them.
4.
Guitar shot to Hardy by Scott Hall. Hardy falls off the turnbuckle onto Jarrett. Like, this is funny, but no one ever mentions it, whatever. Bump, 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 bam, bam. Land of hope and glory.
Oh, sweet Elizabeth's here.
They don't have, because Macho walks out to no fucking pomp and circumstance at all.
Because someone thought, oh, hang on, look, someone from Ring Crew's here.
So Macho Man runs out.
Well, walks out.
Jogs. Yeah, limps. And Don West goes, it's the Macho Man. He's so fresh. Not how I would describe it.
He's been brushing his teeth with Colgate. Sponsor of this week's pod.
He calls him fresh. Fuck. Fresh. Exciting. Ooh. So all three faces have the heels in sleepers. I can't believe this is the finish. Jarrett goes for a sunset flip after breaking out. Macho throws one single punch at Jarrett.
He'd borrowed Pete Williams' knucks.
1, 2, 3. Macho, AJ, and Hardy win.
With the power of the punch.
The story is AJ Styles. AJ Styles, the biggest prospect in professional wrestling in the 2000s, right? Absolutely. 2004, he's primed. Needs a little bit of work, but he's ready to go.
Yep.
Jeff Hardy, who has been primed, who is ready to go. So you've got these two young faces. They can't do shit against 3 crippled old dudes, right? The one of them was the eternal mid-card of NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. But then Macho Man, like, who must be what? Better part of 60, 70 years old by this point. He's an old boy.
He's in his, I'd say at this stage, he'd be in his either late 40s, early 50s.
Really?
Yeah.
He looks a lot older because of the wear and tear and everything. Comes out, goes, and wins the match for them.
Okay. I will play the devil's advocate here, even though I completely agree with you.
Go on.
TV deal on Spike TV. WCW closed in 2001. Trying to bring back wrestling fans. Who do they know? They've not watched the product. They might know Jeff Jarrett. They might know Scott Hall. They might know Kevin Nash. They will definitely know the Macho King.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
love that gimmick, by the way, but yeah.
Who are you going to have go over on your show to then show stuff on Spike TV? Are you going to have the recognisable face to then bring in the viewers, or are you going to have some Georgia boy who is very talented but the casual fan won't know?
I'm going to book a product that actually makes sense and creates buzz. I don't give a fuck about old names.
I always knew you were Tony Khan. I always knew you had his bank balance. See my fucking contract.
All right, Seth, how you doing? So, yeah, it's Macho with one punch has just pinned the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Fuck this company. Even if it is Jeff Jarrett.
Well, he hit him with 10 pounds of gold. Yeah! Let's move on.
I'm just going to cut to the outro here. Vince has now been taken into an ambulance. There's a bit of a vignette.
Yeah, because he got attacked by the little person.
TNA goes, Don West, this has been an incredible night.
Yeah, we've been paid for being really bad at our jobs. Mainly, most of the people I fucking work with.
Fuck you know. TNA and West build, that's what they call it at least, up to the main event. We get a final resolution promo, though, where they go on about their resolutions.
Oh, this was brilliant, wasn't it?
Fuck this company.
I'm going to try and be better at getting high. Hello, Jeff.
The best bit was AJ going, I'm going to climb the corporate ladder. Like, Nah, man. You have quite a good run for a little bit, but you're in for a good 5 to 6 years of fucking bullshit.
You would be fine until Bischoff and Hogan turn up. Oh, I'm really glad AJ's on Raw.
Man, he was getting like jobbed before that as well. Like even like he got to the point where they did everything they could do with him and just went, got Christian Cage and Tomko. You can hang out with them for a bit.
Do you want to wear Ric Flair's cast-off robe that he bought from Matalan for $12?
Fucking idiots, man. So I guess this is the point where I'll talk about this. So I've mentioned this before on the podcast, but I used to post on a forum called Matt Forums, right? Just wrestling nerds hanging out and stuff. And so a TNA insider,
I remember you saying about this,
used to come and tell us what was going to happen and give us proper spoilers and stuff. And like he would get it perfectly right, like really to the fine detail and stuff. And it was around this time. And so I remember like there was bits where he was like, yeah, they're going to do a cage match and this is going to happen, this is going to happen. So I knew all the high spots and shit before we went into it. And I was like, that's never going to happen. And then they did some of them and you're like, oh, wow, okay, this guy actually is legit. So I like for about a year, I had this like insider for TNA and it was really fun and I've got nothing more to say about it.
I mean, it's fantastic you had this wonderful text relationship with Dusty Rhodes.
The thing is, it could have been like anyone.
Well, I'm going to say it's Johnny Devine when he's in Paparazzi Productions.
Maybe, man. Like, I always thought it was like a camera operator or someone who does the catering or something like that backstage who just sees the call sheet or hears people talking about stuff. But
yeah, but on the call sheet, though, you get wins and losses, but you won't get, I'm going to do what I do off the 6 sides of steel, which we'll discuss in a second.
For sure. It felt like 6 months of being Dave Meltzer. It must be really interesting, like being Meltzer and having all this stuff told to you.
Yeah.
And then reporting it. And then a lot of it's bullshit.
Yeah, well, what I've heard from my sources is that Vince McMahon is about to die. Fuck, if he dies now, I'm going to be like the czar of professional wrestling.
I've already made about Bret Hart and his grave, so it's all right, don't worry. It's going to be fine. Something that's happening backstage.
Oh, no.
Dusty sells some. Dusty, we cut to Dusty Rhodes backstage, and he tells someone to play Cookiegate.
Yep.
Tracy Douglas and Abyss are going to a WWE show with cookies.
Well, they're filming. WWE are filming their Royal Rumble promo.
Yeah.
At this venue, Orlando.
Yeah, and they might be, but I'm not convinced because the footage I see is just blurred.
They genuinely were there.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
But as a fan watching it, there's no evidence of this.
My favourite part here was WWE catering is outside.
In the little kind of like covered bit. But right, this whole segment's fucking ridiculous. This is the whole thing they've been building up to. It's these guys and the 3 Live crew turn up and they've got cookies and they're joking about and stuff and
R-Truth steals some salad.
There's 2 people, that's the whole thing. The whole thing is that they turn up to a WWE thing when it's a wrestler that we can't show and another wrestler we can't show who seem to be Ted DiBiase Jr. and Ray Ray.
Yeah, it's Ray Ray.
Right, definitely Ray Ray because you can tell because of the stature. And
especially when BG James starts going, you're going to get fired.
Yeah, that's quite funny. But they're building this up like they've got some secret tape of sneaking into a WWE production studio and, you know, they're there at ringside and shit like this, but it's fucking nothing.
Oh, in fairness, a lot of this was based on wrestling people message boards online saying how WWE flipped their shit because TNA were filming there. They hyped up that there was this massive beef and confrontation. I think TNA would be like, we've got enough buzz, let's just play it. We've got people to buy the pay-per-view. They've stayed to watch the Kings of Wrestling. Don't worry about the main event.
Yeah. And
it also gave Shane Douglas a chance to go, and Tracy's bought some cookies and some muffins.
But if you build and build and build and then give the shittest payoff in existence.
Sorry, do you not know what wrestling promotion we're fucking covering? Do you not remember every single amazing groundbreaking announcement from Dixie Carter?
But it makes them look so amateur.
Grado!
It makes them look so amateur though.
And they were.
It's really weird. Like, you cut back to TNA and West and they're just so proud of themselves.
Well, I don't think they'll be messing with us again.
Like, you came in our back garden and we turned up and stole your salad. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Monty Brown put some dose of the Serengeti juice in your salad.
It's so bad. It's like, oh my fucking God, the revolution has begun. You know, like.
Well, it is your final resolution.
Oh, it's so bad.
Well, good thing we've got a massive main event to look forward to in a 6 Sides of Steel.
For sure. So our main event
Sorry, I cut you off in doing your main event of the evening thing.
I can't even be fucked. So we've got Triple X of Christopher Daniels and Elix Skipper. All praise the fallen angel Christopher Daniels. Versus America's Most Wanted, Chris Harris and Braden Walker. Chris Harris. Chris Harris was Braden Walker. Wow, I got the spot wrong. Fucking hell.
So,
James Storm and Braden Walker. I'll cut that in later.
Wildcat Christopher Harris.
So, the WWE video package, this is not. The opening package, this is fucking bad.
Yeah. It was just dog shit. It's like they cut together 7 different matches, these guys together, and then just went, bruh.
Yeah, there's no narrative, there's no voiceover, there's no production level. It's just clips from the matches.
Yeah.
And not even a lot of interesting stuff. They show that they've had a match in a normal ring, so 4 sides of steel, I guess you'd call it.
A couple of, look, he's hit the Angel's wings.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You know, that's just like... And Don West and TNA do an okay job of putting over that one team is going to have to disband. You know, I understood the story at least. So it's not all bad, but it's just not good
that
enough.
Video package was like, we've got Chris Harris, we've got James Storm, we've got Christopher Daniels. Elix Skipper's here.
It was a little, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So AMW finish with Harris doing the leg drop off the top of the cage from the 4 sides is pretty cool. You know, they showed that, which is all good. Then Christopher Daniels and Elix Skipper come out. They've got this 90s hip-hop theme thing.
Yeah, very nice.
I'm like, doesn't suit Daniels. It suits Elix, I guess.
Best music he's had walking out since Curry, man.
I think I just said Elix Skipper had character. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
You obviously didn't watch the promo before the match.
Was there a promo?
Elix Skipper's here.
Oh, yeah, cool. Like I was saying, I thought when he spoke. What the fuck?
He doesn't speak.
Because I'm very aware we watched different versions as well, so whether it was something I missed.
This is 2004 wrestling. Elix Skipper's not allowed to have a microphone.
So America's Most Wanted have Spooty Pyro, and handcuffs. And you're like, ooh, that's going to come into play, I'm sure.
Ryan Shamrock's at ringside.
So immediately as they kind of start this, I'm like, are both teams faces here? You kind of followed this a bit more than I did.
They're both very, very popular. Triple X were like they are supposed to be baddies, but they were good in the ring, so people liked them. It was very much they knew it was going to be a spot fest, so it was pitched that it should be AMW should be more facey, but it was very much like a split crowd, wasn't it? Because
I know Triple X were meant to be heels. Didn't AMW start as heels as well?
They didn't. They turned face when they had their run with the Naturals.
So these are 2 teams that are meant to be heels.
Oh no, AMW were
they
face.
Turned face for this show?
No, AMW had already turned face. Triple X were still supposed to be heel.
Okay, that's not so bad, because I was going into this thinking that they turned 2 heel teams face by having good matches and then just put them in here again. And I'm like, that's worse than worse. But that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, AMW were the faces, but Triple X were getting over as baddies.
Cool. So Jeremy Borash locks the door to the cage and his frosted tips. And the bell rings.
Ding ding.
Elix Skipper and Chris Harris then take the normal position like they're in a tag match. So this is a normal tag rules match.
Yes.
Just in a no disqualification, in a no DQ cage match. So it's like a gentleman's agreement or something.
Yeah.
It's fucking dumb.
On the subject of tagging, we didn't mention in the pre-main event where Randy Savage came out and stood at the wrong turnbuckle to get tagged in.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So there's a moment where the camera pans across the top of this cage and you can clearly see bits of spiky chicken wire like sticking out the top of the cage. It looks like they bodged it together.
They really fucking did.
Yeah, I feel really sorry for when the guys start getting out the top of the cage and they have to like lean across the top.
Someone called Pagano and they're like, can we borrow your cage? And he was like, no hablo English, lady.
So,
hardcore country.
Wow. On this week's Observer, or 4FW, whatever they call it, Alvarez was going on about being at Raw this week and the cage match. Oh, the pay-per-view, sorry. And being in the cage match with the chicken wire. And how if you sit on any sort of angle, you can't see into the cage. And they had no screens at the pay-per-view, so we just couldn't see what was happening the whole time. And hence why the crowd was so dead for the Kofi Ziggler cage match, right? And it's like, oh, that makes so much sense, because if you can only see it when you're sitting opposite a flat side of the thing, then half the arena that was there couldn't see it, you know? But for this one, you've got 6 sides. And so everyone can kind of see what's happening. Yeah. That's the one benefit I found of the 6 sides.
Yeah.
And you can do the Elix Skipper spot, which is quite good.
That's about it, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rigid as fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't look comfy to take a bump on.
I mean, Big Blue was never comfy to take bumps on, they say, but the newer cages are.
Yeah, but at least you could see what was happening inside Big Blue.
Yeah, that's the problem with today's Hell in a Cell's cage matches. Big Blue was better for the fans.
I think they need to incorporate some sort of like flexible perspex. You know what I mean? So they are encaged, but we can see it. Like a few MMA companies have used it in the past. Like they have like what's it called? Like a Kevlar hex thing.
Oh, okay.
That you can have much further apart with bigger holes in it, but still has the flexibility and such. Oh,
nice. Okay.
So there's stuff out there. I would like to see someone try something like maybe transparent a little bit, you know, or like semi-transparent.
Certainly a lot easier to climb as well.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. More comfortable for the guys in the ring. Nicer, softer to take a bump on because it's fabric rather than like this horrible graty steel stuff. But I guess it doesn't have the aesthetics of like a cage, you know?
No, but then the whole idea of a cage is you can't escape rather than, it's a deadly weapon.
Yeah, but the realistic point is that in the matches, especially this one, that's basically all they do. They just slam each other into the walls of the cage over and over again.
Very hurty.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, so that impact, you would lose that by having like a fabric cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much it works, but there has to be something better out there.
Yeah, I just said like if you've got a corner seat, you'd be like, fuck this.
You aren't seeing anything. You know? Yeah. Yeah, well. So it's a pretty standard cage match, to be totally honest about it. Everyone gets a bit spotty once everyone's kind of involved in the match and we get all 4 people.
When the rules have been thrown out the window.
Yeah, the idea of tagging in a cage match is fucking pointless. Dumb to me. Yeah, really dumb.
In fairness, tag team cage matches never made sense to me. It's a case of, right, one's escaped, so you've left your partner 2-on-1.
Yeah, it has to be pinfall or submission in a cage, really, doesn't it? So cell matches.
I think so. I said unless it's literally 1-on-1. Then you can have escape the cage.
Unless one of the tags have like a big faction that's being kept out, and that's why they've got the cage, that would make sense. Just chuck 4 dudes in the ring that've got a rivalry, you know.
That'll work well. What's the name of the big group in AEW now? With with Gallagher and the other big monster guy. You know, they have all their little putty patrol running around with them.
This is a faction?
I can't remember what the name of them are. Remember that they had on Double or Nothing?
Yeah.
They had the guys who invaded the ring with all the minions.
Oh, there we go. Super Smash.
There you go.
Or the Order, as they're now
Order,
called.
that's it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that might work, because they're a tag and they've got a faction of like minions.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you know what's going to happen, because it happens in every fucking cage match when they try and keep someone out. They just interfere in the match. So it's
someone's
pointless.
there to catch error stuff.
Anyway, so Christopher Daniels blades, Chris Harris blades, Storm blades.
Elix Skipper's doesn't. That's because Elix Skipper's done this going, don't put in the fucking promo video.
I'm not fucking blading for you fuckers. Yeah.
I've got something bigger plans, gentlemen.
For sure. Triple X handcuffed Braden Walker to the ring post. Main story is that Storm needs to get the key off of Christopher Daniels so that he can free Braden Walker to do the whole end sequence or whatever, which he eventually does. Storm does an inverted suplex into the 6 sides of steel, which is very safe looking, and the crowd are instantly like, TNA, TNA. They're fucking marks.
Wait, Test and Albert are here.
And this is again where I had a moment of like, wow, TNA. TNA.
There we go.
TNA can't form full sentences. I know that's easy for me to say. They might stumble over my shit, but whatever.
Yeah, but you're not here to be broadcast to at least tens of people.
Yeah, for sure. So he's live on commentary. He's allowed to slip up. But I started to notice it more and more, and this is where I had the perfect example of why he can't form sentences. He talks like Yoda, okay? He doesn't say, his face looks like hamburger meat, or they've turned his face into hamburger meat. What he says is, hamburger meat is what his face is.
Hamburger meat is what his face is.
Exactly. Like Tenay is Yoda on commentary. He's fucking terrible at it.
That almost sounds like you're trying to give him a compliment. Mike Tenay is Yoda on commentary.
No, it's not a compliment. He just can't form fucking normal sentences anymore.
Upset he is by this comment.
How long was it before they got rid of Tenay and West? It was years, wasn't it?
Wasn't until TNA went over to Pop and they got Josh Matthews in.
Yeah. And they brought in like people like Taz on commentary. Who was
Taz and Mike Tenay.
Terrible. And then...
Let the pigeons loose!
Oh, it's just so bad. The only thing they ever did good on commentary, do you know what I'm going to refer to? Booker T.
Oh, Jesus.
What was it, Black Dynamite or something? Yeah. He was fucking hilarious, going in the ring with the microphone doing commentary and stuff and like doing spots while doing commentary and saying how great
the impossible dream.
Oh, mate, it's just perfection. Like, yeah, for sure. So Triple X do the AMW finish, the Death Sentence leg drop, which is pretty cool, which kicks off a series of high spots. Triple X go to do it again, but with Elix climbing off the top of the cage, but it ends up with Storm chasing him, then giving Elix Skipper a top rope power bomb. Oh, that looked painful.
Yeah, especially that six-sided ring. That's not got any give.
For sure. Like, it looks, iffy, to say the least. But they look okay. They do it relatively safely. You got to say, as much as I don't like Harris and Storm in general, all 4 guys in this match are relatively safe.
Good tag teams.
Yeah, with what they're doing, they could easily kill each other.
Yeah, they're very good at protecting each other.
Yeah, there is one moment, which is not the moment we're thinking of, the other one, but we'll get to it. So, Chris Daniels and Harris are on the top of the cage now, right? Harris pushes Chris Daniels down, kind of like gently pushes him down, so he's on the turnbuckle.
Serengeti survival mode.
That was good for our YouTube watchers. So, Harris is sitting on top of the cage with Chris Daniels below him, and Elix Skipper...
Chris Daniels blowing him?
Let me get there. Elix Skipper climbs up a different turnbuckle. He's then up there, and then that Elix Skipper spot happens. This is the most incredible thing TNA ever did. This is the peak, the high point, the epitome of everything that was good about TNA.
This is the... vignette moment.
Yeah, this will be in every package for the rest of the time. You know, even though it's a guy we've never pushed, we've never utilized in any fashion whatsoever, apart from his Chris Daniels tag mate. You know what I mean? Like, but he does this shit. Yeah, he walks across the fucking old school Undertaker
the chicken wire.
Yeah, doing the fucking chicken wire in his feet. You know what I mean? And he starts to kind of lean. And you're like, oh, is he going to make it? And at the last second, he kips up and fucking gives Harris the Rana off the top of the cage. It's incredible.
Could have gone so horribly, horribly wrong.
Yeah, and the whole time it looks like he's about to stack it.
Yeah, because he's like, whoa, and it looks like he almost fucks the Rana at the end. But
which means the pop is 10 times bigger than it probably would have been if he hadn't have almost fucked it up. Because you can see people going... boom, as they hit it safely, and everyone's like relieved almost, you know?
Other than Joe versus Kurt, that is the biggest pop in TNA history, that move.
It's big, man. Like, so incredible.
Oh, and also when Rhino debuts.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, but this spot is just, it's perfection, isn't it?
This is one of the, I said, along with Cookiegate, this was the reason why I thought that I'd suggest this show, because everyone who you mentioned TNA to, or at that time, this was a spot they'd think about.
This is their viral clip. This is the thing people saw and started watching the next week.
Had social media been kicking around, this would have been Joey Janela, Chantel Jordan all over again. This would be all over the news, all over
Chantel Jordan?
This is the one that Joey Janela fought around the streets of Coventry with, that got into things like the Telegraph and the Daily Mail.
Did it? Okay, cool, awesome.
As Joey Janela beat up a 15-year-old girl.
Oh, the pile driver on the car. I remember. Yeah, okay, sweet. So, I mean... yeah, rewatching it is brilliantly executed.
Yeah.
Like, all 3 guys that are involved in this do just the best job. You can see Harris, like, grab Skipper as he's falling almost, just to make sure that he doesn't kill himself. And then he kind of takes the bump, and you're like, yeah, it's really clever, really well worked. You can see how professional these guys are, you know. Really top quality. But then, Chris Daniels goes up to the top of the cage.
And can't be one-upped.
And does a huge fucking elbow drop, which is really cool. But then... Jesus fucking Christ, this Tower of Doom spot out the corner. It's terrifying. Chris Daniels almost breaks his fucking spine.
Awful.
Like, it's
fucking awful.
It's a 4-person with Chris Daniels on top. They do the simple suplex thing, but Chris Daniels is what?
It just pivots the wrong way, goes like another 45 degrees the wrong way.
He's like 5 seconds ahead of everyone in the movement as well. Like, the 3 of them land quite safely, but Chris Daniels at the top is like here as their kind of vertical still.
I liken it to Elix Skipper's body movement as he was supposed to be walking straight on that cage, because he's always turning to his left.
Yeah. But you can see how much professional Daniels is, how he saves his own fucking life by just bumping on his front, you know?
Yeah.
Imagine he still tried to bump on his back.
He would have just spiked himself.
He would have killed himself.
Yeah.
But he realizes what's happening. He's like, oh, if I just turn a little bit, boom, I'm fine.
Yeah.
You know, it looks terrifying, but if you carefully watch Chris Daniels fall, he lands comfortably on his stomach.
Consummate professional.
Fucking hell, you're good, mate. Like, yeah, really, really good. So, Harris now handcuffs Christopher Daniels to the cage. AMW do the Powerplex, which is apparently Triple X's finisher, which is the same one that Raven and Canyon broke Villano's neck in WCW with. The Powerbomb kind of neck break combination for the 1, 2, 3, and still a team in TNA. AMW.
Big prize.
You get to be a tag team still. Christopher Daniels looks sad as AMW have their hands raised. A very serious voice goes, "This has been a presentation of TNA Wrestling." And we're out of here.
Here's a controversial comment. Controversial question.
Go ahead.
Christopher Daniels.
Yes.
Better tag team wrestler than he is singles wrestler?
Maybe. Let's be brutally honest about it. This time, I would, especially in his little run in ROH as well, and the whole TNA stuff, I was never the biggest fan.
I like the Fallen Angel character.
Yeah.
I like that idea about it.
I was into Loki double stomping people in the head. And, Super Dragon doing a million different variations on pile drivers and killing people and stuff at the time, And
I was into Lance Hoyt.
Aren't we all? He's a Serengeti boy. So, this is the thing now, by the way.
It's on.
But, you see Chris Daniels, and he's a good worker. He's safe. He's quite spotty, but not amazingly spotty, like to Amazing Red or...
He's the upper. He's
even AJ.
He's the mid-card guy who could always be in the main event feud if you needed someone.
Yeah.
But he would never be someone you'd put at the top of your company and go, "This is the guy."
Yeah. And he was in the Joe AJ Daniels triple threat match,
the best match in TNA history.
Absolutely. And I'm sure he had a great involvement in putting that match together.
Yeah.
But the bits you remember
with Joe and AJ.
Yeah. And that's good because he's not taking the spotlight from these two dudes who are going to be fucking superstars. He understands the business.
Yeah.
But as a how old would I have been? 2004. That's when my maths comes out. I would have been like 19 at this time. Yeah.
You're a bit younger than that. You're probably about 17. You're 33 now, aren't you?
Yeah. My maths is terrible. Anyway, so yeah, my late teens, right? I didn't care for him. There's nothing to remember, really. It's just he was that guy. He can cut an okay promo.
He was an entrance and he was a BME.
Yeah. Which are not high spots at this time.
And he was Curry Man.
That's when he got over
Which
for
pops
me.
me.
Yeah.
He's a hot. He's a spicy. He tastes great.
It's when he would cut promos and he'd be like, Hodo do 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 Kento Kobashi. He would just say Japanese wrestler names and Toyota, Hyundai. Even though that's Korean.
I was like the thing where he's like,
so racist.
Eat it.
But hilarious, really, really good.
I wonder if I'd be allowed to be Curry Man.
I mean, why not? You find a different thing. You'd be like, I don't know, pork pie man or something.
I'm going to eat my pork pie hat. Nom.
Actual pork pie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Sustenance during the ring.
I don't know. What do you think of this show?
Dog shit.
It's abysmal, isn't it?
It's abysmal.
Abysmal?
Yeah. I mean, this is a problem, right? Again, at that time, this is when we were... As soon as they signed Joe... That's when it turned the corner because they had Joe, Desmond Wolfe.
I remember seeing this happening and going, it's going to be fucking brilliant. I'm going to watch it every week. And literally 3 or 4 weeks later going, I'm never watching this shit ever again.
This was the lull. So this is TNA trying to establish itself. And then it built people like Desmond Wolfe, obviously Nigel McGuinness,
yeah.
AJ Styles, Joe, Daniels, Kurt Angle coming over.
Yeah.
This was the great time. And then they did this. Hang on, Bret Hart's going to be on Monday Night Raw. Ho, we've signed Hogan.
Wow, that was a mistake. And Bischoff.
And we've killed our fucking company. Hey, SmackDown.
Yeah. It's so weird to think that Bischoff's now back. Like, I listen to his podcast a lot. He's delusional. He thinks he did great in WCW. He thinks that, every decision I made was perfect. Like, David Arquette made sense. And all this sort of bullshit.
Here's what I'll say for Bischoff. His business sense, like Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's a creative genius. He just doesn't have a fucking clue when it comes to running a business because you think his approach would be similar to what my old man's used to be. I'm sure I'll get some money somewhere.
I think that's certainly how Heyman is seen. Yeah.
Whereas Bischoff is very much, what's the bottom line? What's the bottom line? And in a way, that's what Vince is.
But he's very short-sighted.
Oh, yeah.
He always goes on, whenever he's confronted about why did Hogan not lose here, he goes, he was the one, the money. He was the household name.
Yeah.
Like, it's so short-sighted to think that that's okay. You know what I mean? And that realistically, Bischoff had one good year with WCW.
Yeah, but then again, to be fair, WCW only had 2 good years in their entire run.
I guess so. Yeah.
98 and 99 before it tailed off. Obviously, the 83 weeks, which he based his entire podcast on.
When's Bash at the Beach with Hogan Turns? 97, isn't it?
No, that would have been before that, because 98...
96?
Possibly 96.
Because that was the good year for me. That first run of the NWO, sorry.
Yeah, I think 96 and 97 was NWO.
Because 98, 99 and stuff, you have all the awesome wrestlers coming in. Like the Eddie Guerreros, Chris Benoit's, Dean Malenko's, Chris Jericho's, blah, 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 blah. But the booking of them is fucking abysmal.
But you got to, again, remember, so Bischoff was out from maybe 5-6 weeks after Bash at the Beach 98.
Right.
So summer 98, and then Bischoff's gone until late 99.
Yeah.
So 96, 97, 98 would have been the glory years from the start of the NWO all the way up.
Yeah.
But again, Dixie Carter ruined a lot of TNA. Dixie Carter was a mark for herself. TNA, now Impact, have always struggled because they've never been able to basically remove the shit that's with their name. They've tried to change their name. They'll always be like, oh, that's shitty TNA.
Yeah.
Ring of Honor have been shit, but people are still like, Ring of Honor was once good.
Yeah.
At no stage, other than the case of, here's 4 wrestlers that TNA could have skyrocketed themselves based around, and Kurt Angle as well, to make their 5.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
What have TNA actually ever done and contributed to the business other than other than the 3-way between Joe Daniels and AJ and the amazing MMA basically sort of shoot style match between Kurt and Joe?
It gave us like being really, really beneficial to them and really biased if I was going to be, which I'm not, but to play devil's advocate, whatever. TNA gave us something else that wasn't WWE, that was on TV.
Yeah. TNA gave us something to bitch about instead of WWE being shit.
Yeah, because this is probably WWE's worst time period, in my opinion.
Yeah, coming out of the new generation into the Attitude Era, and this is the transition to Super Cena.
Yeah, and you think about who those, like, WWE have this thing where they would always have 5 or 6 guys as their top people. So in the 80s and 90s, it was, Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man. You could probably put Ted DiBiase, Bret Hart, whatever. So then you have the new era of Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Taker, etc., etc. You then have Austin, Rock, Jericho, Triple H,
Mankind.
But then you have Edge, not for me. John Cena, not for me. Batista, not for me. Randy Orton, not for me. It's this endless list of vanilla giants with shitty tattoos that can't fucking work. And like, this is what they're competing against, and so
they had an opportunity to take a good market share, especially with a Spike TV deal.
They had everything working for them,
and then they spent all the money on Hogan and Bischoff, and then had they just carried, because that's until Bischoff and Hogan came in.
We haven't even mentioned Russo.
Well, fuck me. but that as soon as Bischoff and Hogan came in, that killed TNA, because that's when they have it. That's just before they had the big 3-way, and then they came in and were like, you know what this company needs? Orlando Jordan and the Nasty Boys.
Yeah.
Because this was just after Hogan had done his shows in Australia.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, for sure. That tour looked hilarious, by the way. But like...
we should cover some of those shows if we can find them.
That'd be good if we can find them, yeah, for sure. So, compare it to like modern day. So, AEW are out here. They're a new company trying to compete with WWE. They've got a big backer, like TNA had, like Dixie Carter at this point, you know what I mean? They've got some original stuff going on. They've got some really good talent signed, you know what I mean? What's the difference? Why is AEW really watchable and like a breath of fresh air to me? And why is TNA fucking dog shit?
Because at the time when TNA was coming in and was turning dog shit, WWE still had the last glimpses of people going, it's a bit bad, but they're going to turn a corner. And then 15 years later, it's just been dross since 2004.
Yeah.
Realistically. If you can think WWE style, since 2004, the biggest angles they've had have been CM Punk being given a microphone and Dragon winning the belt at 30.
Yeah, because the fans forced it upon them.
Yeah. And Punk leaving allowed them to give Dragon the belt.
Yeah.
So if you think in 15 years, you've had 2 moments.
I would put the Shield coming up as another moment, because that was really over for a little while.
But I wouldn't say that switch the needle. I don't think people go, this young...
Maybe.
The instant impact, so the organic growth of Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
So now, at the time, TNA was like, fuck me, they just keep signing old WWE guys, Yeah. And now with AEW, there's a case of, we've got all these really talented, good storytellers who've basically had the shackles on. Imagine how good wrestling could be if they could do what they fucking want.
Yeah.
And AEW is doing, and because everyone's just become sick of it. It's true of any walk of life. Everyone's fucked off with the norm. Everyone's fucked off with the people in power. Think of now, let's look at our stupid parliament. Vince McMahon's in charge. Do we want Vince McMahon in charge? No, we fucking don't.
Yeah.
We want someone else in charge. We want to see well, look at these backbenchers doing this amazing stuff in NXT. Let's post them. Oh, fuck you, Reese-Mogg. It turns out you're a cunt too. But that's why people want to get on board AEW. And also, not being funny, AEW is now for those people like you and me who grew up watching wrestling in like the late 80s, early 90s. So it was something we're familiar with. Then we grew up with it because they got like Tits and Beaver kicking out and kick-ass wrestling characters.
Yeah.
And then because we've stuck with what we liked so much, obviously not you as much as me, have stuck with a pretty shit product for so long. Now someone's come along and might actually be able to go, we'll give you a weekly show with what you'd like to see for 2 hours every, let's say, Tuesday night.
Yeah.
You can be part of this. And also, everyone loves being part of something at the beginning. We went off and bought our AEW merch as soon as it was released.
For sure, yeah.
People want to be part of something. Whereas TNA was a case of, they're just taking others at a time where people didn't know as much. Because if you think as well, a lot of the wrestling in 2004, I know we said about the internet, but the internet was really playing a huge factor in wrestling from that time for TNA up to 2010 before all the big blow-ups of the independents. People in 2004 probably a bit like, I don't know enough about this.
I would say in 2004, the big difference in what TNA are doing and what AEW are doing now, for me, it's a lot less about what nostalgia we can get from it and a lot more about like just having something that's good.
Yeah.
I think that's the simplest way I can put it. It sounds so obvious to say, but TNA wasn't good. It disrespects you for paying attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So far with AEW, I've been rewarded for caring about what's happening.
Other than the buy-in last weekend.
Even that, like, I like it. I think some of it's funny and silly and dumb and like, I love the librarian shit because it's so bad it's funny to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's not everyone's cup of tea. But the fact of the matter is, the whole idea, as I said...
Sorry, I'm just going to keep doing that because it's hilarious.
The buy-in for this show...
The buy-in! It's fucking great! That gimmick's over! Peter Avalon is getting that gimmick over. I don't care what anyone says. The fucking librarian shit is going to be hilarious within a month or two.
They pitched this to be in line with the concept of the show. Yeah. So when they do the next show, where it's going to obviously be for the victims of gun violence, there's going to be fuck all comedy on that show.
Yeah, it's going to be solid wrestling.
So they've pitched it.
Lots of positivity.
And one thing which I do enjoy most again about wrestling fans, and I always said it, if you like it, great. If you don't like it, don't watch it. But don't need to bitch about it. But seeing at Fyter Fest where they had some tarped off sections.
We do a podcast where we bitch about bad wrestling, right?
I'm just this thing though. But wrestling fans taking sides. Because of everyone bitched about WWE for not having tarped off sections. Well, look, AEW had tarped off sections as well.
Yeah.
But they had a really good product.
Yeah, for sure. My thing with everything that's going on at the moment in pro wrestling is just don't pick a side. Just enjoy wrestling. Watch what you want to watch. Don't watch what you want to watch.
And come to our crowd training seminars.
Yeah, for sure. Right, on that note, let's end it there because it's been a long one. worldofwrestlingpodcast.com is where you can find everything. World of Wrest Pod on Twitter is the best place. You can also find us on Facebook, World of Wrestling Podcast. So hit us up, do all that sort of shit. Go buy a t-shirt as well. Just go to amazon.com or amazon.co.uk.
Selling like cakes that are hot.
Yeah, for sure. Like, this is the best way to support us if you really want to. It's pretty cool. It's a decent design and everything. So yeah, we'd really appreciate it if you can pick up a t-shirt. That'd be fucking awesome.
And because people are buying t-shirts, I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to offer some interesting discounts on wrestling-based products based on our listenership, viewership, etc. So keep them peeled on our social media platforms.
Rewards. What's your socials?
At the Tex Williams on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
I like how you've added the Facebook. You always remember it every week. You're a pro. I'm fucking terrible at this shit. So I'm Fanboy Rich on pretty much everything.
Got your handle right this week?
I did. That isn't Facebook because Facebook sucks.
Yeah, if you get if Rich sends you a message, you know it's a fake. Someone's created a fake Facebook account for you.
It's been a pleasure, man. Let's do a cornflake rating on this show.
1.
-5 stars. Absolutely.
-5 ricicles.
I'll give it -4 because there was some good stuff in it. But the commentary alone, this could have been the greatest wrestling show in the world. That commentary throughout my fucking ears the whole time. I wanted to rip my fucking ears off my head.
So bookmark to know. What are we doing next week?
Okay, next week. This is my pick, this one. We are going to be doing the GCW Joey Janela Spring Break 3, which features the Invisible Man versus the Invisible Man with Bryce Remsburg refereeing. I cannot fucking wait to talk about this show.
See you for some quality comedy wrestling this time next week, live at 5 on YouTube.
Fuck yeah, and everywhere else after on podcast apps and everything. Take it easy, people.
Like, subscribe, rate, review, share.
Tell a friend. Suck my dick. Don't do that last one. Serengeti.